Hello, baby.
Hello, nasty. Hello there.
Hello.
I say hello.
Hello, friend.
Well, hello, little girl. Hello, my treacherous friends. Hello, operator. The beginning of everything. Welcome back, my friends. It's showtime.
We're live. Episode 99. 90 fucking 9.
Wow, man, it would be better, a little more cool if I was on 100, but 99's fine.
I'm thinking about doing Century Club for episode 100.
Yeah.
See what happens. Probably nothing good can come from that, but we'll see. Anyway, we're here with Peter.
Hello.
It's been a while.
It has. We missed last month. You were moving. Things were happening. But I'm back. I'm excited.
Moving sucks. I think I've mentioned that once or twice. But we're up and running. We got the equipment set up in the temporary studio until we move into the full-time one. And, I think I fixed the audio tweaks. We were having some what do you call it, maxing out problems, distortion.
Last episode?
98 episodes, yeah.
The last all of them?
Yeah, the last every single one. So I'm going to try and have a technical faux pas free episode. I always said I'd quit if we had an entirely technical, difficulty-free episode.
I hope something gets fucked. Then
I am sure it will.
Maybe I'll pee on the keyboard. I
We'll
don't know.
we'll probably take a break and then forget to record when we get back and talk into nothing for an hour.
Right.
That's always something. Anyway, we got so much planned for this episode.
Yeah,
like,
we do.
I don't even know where to begin.
It's a bit ambitious. It could all go everywhere or everything go nowhere.
Right.
But there's a lot of things rattling around that we're going to puke out, and we'll see what happens.
Potential for an epic episode. I'm going to...
It's Friday night. We can just go for a while and see what happens. We're having beer, as always, and are we going to start with Luz?
No, we're not.
Okay.
It's
I would like her part of the show, though, because I'm...
All right. That's just one of the things we have planned. We have our usual phone calls to. We started a new segment last time you were on the show, where listeners send us words they want us to get, places to say. Like we started off with Domino's.
Yep.
And you were trying to get them to say RoboCop.
Yes.
And apparently nobody from any Domino's has ever heard of RoboCop, which just blows my mind.
I think the problem was, and we discussed, we called Domino's and then we called Papa John's, I believe.
I think
called
so.
Another pizza joint, and we tried to get them to say RoboCop, but the problem was that I think you kind of nailed it. We have to go more specialty pizza shop, because low end pizza shop, anything outside of the norm, they're not down with. Like this isn't what I do. This isn't a topping. I don't get it.
Right, but
so I
don't know,
think you're going to get a
RoboCop.
little bit more of a. I think you're going to get more of an open mind in another, maybe like you call Lombardi's, you called a specialty pizza shop. You get some thinking people.
I had just assumed that everyone had seen RoboCop.
I thought so too, but I think the problem when you call Domino's is Domino's. I don't want to be rude, but I think it's kind of low end pay scale human beings. So they don't anything outside of size, address, they're not really used. They don't have their head around. So I think that they were just confused and scared.
I would argue, but we have proof. 2 or 3 phone calls last time.
I think that we call again, and maybe we get someone else. I don't know. Maybe we call Dunkin' Donuts and get them. To say what is that? The dude in drag who Medea. Maybe we get him to say that, because I'm actually curious how it's said. I don't know if it's Medea or Medea.
Yeah,
I don't know. I know it's Tyler Perry, and he comes out with a movie every 43 minutes.
and a TV show every 72 hours.
And they're all awful. They get reviewed horrifically. They all get 1 star out of 1,000, but yet they clean house in the box office.
Yeah, #1 movie every time.
Every fucking time. What are you going to do?
I don't understand. This is why we get so many shitty movies, because they don't have to try.
Because people are fucking idiots.
I don't remember. Was Paul Blart Mall Cop the #1 movie at one point?
Yeah, of course. Oh, yes. Yes, it was. And you know what? The name alone intrigued me. Paul Blart. Good.
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think it connected. I don't think the movie was solid.
Well, it streams live on Netflix, so I watched.
Wicked.
I
I
watched
saw that.
it and couldn't even get through it. And I am one of those people that will finish every movie I start. I hate not seeing things through.
Oh.
And I almost made it. It was like an hour and 10 minutes in. It's only like an hour and 25-minute movie, and I couldn't do it.
It was one too many my wife wears the pants jokes, or
There was like no jokes. It's like,
right.
oh, he's fat. Still. You know, he's on a Segway. Every time he gets on the Segway, I guess you're supposed to be laughing until he gets off the Segway.
Oh, it's a Segway. People don't ride those. Blah, 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 blah.
Right.
The problem is that all of these movies, there's like a middle ground. Middle ground nails it. There's the worst movies make the most. Actually, this actually kind of segues somewhat organically into something we were going to talk about, which is you were talking about reality TV.
Yeah, well, we started on the forums at brinkofsanityshow.com a thread for people to post like rapid fire questions for us, and we wanted to get a bunch of them and then go through them really quick and see where it leads us. Somebody posted on the forums, what is it, reality TV versus quality drama.
Right.
And instead of doing a rapid fire thing, I think
Is
we
it
have
time to tell Ryan Seacrest to go fuck himself? Somebody post. Perhaps yes.
Thank you, Dean from Australia. I actually interviewed him in episode 92. He just came out with a book, and it's pretty sweet. So, yeah, check that out. And, reality TV versus quality
Oh,
drama.
go back one. That's my friend's website. Is that somebody on here now?
Yeah, somebody just joined the forums.
Yes, Joey Bloom, my friend.
All right.
Good.
So, yeah, reality TV versus quality drama. Apparently, like, I don't know. Well, let's see what you have to say about this first.
Reality television versus quality drama. I think that my take is right now in life and programming and whatnot, the dredges of the earth are getting all of the attention. The worst of humanity is being celebrated via reality television shows. You have like stupid sluts. You have like it sort of started with the Real World. The Real World was all of a sudden all of these 19-year-old retards who didn't like to do dishes screaming at each other because the other person doesn't do dishes. All of them are self-entitled. None of them have any concept of what it is like. They're all 7 years from 30, which is the age where you start to realize life. And basically...
And they get free alcohol.
They get free alcohol. They have a pretend job that doesn't matter, that they can skip, and it's funny if they do. They're encouraged to not go because it's drama. You just have the Real Housewives of whatever fucking city is next. They're all disgusting human beings. They all are soul. They just... It's like someone has taken tar and just thrown it at my soul. But I do watch it because it's fun to be pissed, I guess. But they're all awful. Like, there's no show for the subtle, intelligent, well-spoken public servant who is a doctor, Doctors Without Borders, people who go to other countries. Like, that doesn't exist. It's all some uneducated oaf who runs around yelling at people. It's ridiculous, and that's what's being celebrated. Like,
I don't know. I get the like the way it's produced. It kind of sucks you in, and I get.
I watch it.
I don't, but I get it, because like if I do sit down in front of it, I usually end up watching a whole episode, or but then I realize like these horrible human beings are being made rich, because of this, and it kind of disgusts me, and then I ended up like turning it off. Like the other day, what was on in the apartment? It was Really Young but Not Too Young to Be a Complete Whore on MTV.
Right, I'm pregnant at 7.
Yes. Jay was playing with Ninja Turtles, but I have 3 kids. Something like that. Something along those lines. It's stuff like that where it's, I don't know. I get the, why people would be interested, but it just shouldn't be seen. It's, I don't know.
It shouldn't be celebrated. It's celebrated.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that the worst of humanity is given the most attention, and this has been a trend in the last, things like, I don't know what. Top Chef is interesting. There's a talent, and there's one about that my girlfriend Randy watches about hairdressers. That is it's interesting. It's a skill. It's I offer this to the world because it's what I do. Maybe you have an interest in it, maybe you don't, but this is an actual skill. I cook. I do this. I do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I am a dude. I actually went to the gym before I came here, and I was on the Stairmaster, and I was watching the television, and there was actually a show called "Is She Really Dating This Douchebag?"
No.
That was the name of the show.
Douchebag was the name of the show?
Yes. VH1, Is She Really Dating This Douchebag?
Wow.
So it's some sweet girl you're supposed to like her. I watched it. There was a couple of them on. I was on the Stairmaster, I guess, half an hour. A couple of them on. You're supposed to like them. They're supposed to not be the douchebags. I find them fucking idiots because they're involved in these people. And the guy is basically, spouting all of these things this is my weekday girlfriend, or it's okay. Yeah, whatever, But again, the worst of humanity.
Mm-hmm.
She's no better than he, and he no better than her. But I'm supposed to watch a dysfunctional relationship between 2 fucking retards for half an hour? I did, but what happened to 30? What happened to 30-something?
You feel like you need a shower afterwards.
Yeah, I feel like I need a soul scrub.
Well, I've been on a huge Dexter kick lately. I finally caught up, and that alone, that's my answer to that question, Dexter.
Yeah, you know what? I started watching it and I love it, and I stopped for a while, but it's a solid show. Strong.
I'll take that or The Wire over any reality show.
Just started watching The Wire. Watched the first episode of The Wire 2 nights ago. I'm ready to run through it.
Okay, yeah, we're in the middle of the 2nd season.
I've been told by many people that it is the best show on television.
Yeah, me too. That's why I started watching.
Yep. Battlestar Galactica was the first time I was said this is the best show on television. I watched it. Could not be more thrilled. Excuse me. Deadwood, phenomenal, and now The Wire. Every human being who has suggested Deadwood or Battlestar Galactica then went on to say The Wire, so I'm in.
Yeah, I wasn't. It's awesome, but I wouldn't put it in the top shows as of yet. But I heard
The Wire.
Yeah, but I heard as the middle of the 2nd season, I heard it gets awesome and then just doesn't stop till the show ends. So,
okay, wicked. Yeah.
I'm in. It's good enough.
All right.
So that answers that question. Thank you for that. After the break, we're going to get into our phone calls. We're going to line up a bunch of numbers, get them to hopefully say our word because they didn't quite get it last time.
They didn't do it. Yeah.
Even though you said it rhymes with Blobobop.
What else can I do?
You gave them the production date and the director, and
it's. I like that I called Domino's, and I said, ironically enough, it's a Paul Verhoeven film. Who would have guessed that? That was lost on him, but
yeah,
actually it is.
Well, that's more knowledge than I had about the movie.
FYI.
Want to do some cheesy news stories?
Yeah, hit it up. I see Amy Winehouse in all her glory.
Yeah, she rushed to the hospital, not because of drugs this time. Because she got big breast implants that were too big for her frail, dying, withering body.
Because she weighs, 19 pounds?
Yeah, so she decided to get a 17-pound breast implant. And surprise, surprise, she got chest pains and had to be rushed to the hospital.
It's a sad case because she is a solid, strong singer.
Yeah.
She's unique. She's interesting. She's a unique talent.
I just don't get the... First of all, I'm not big on breast implants anyway. I think most of the time they look ridiculous.
It's obvious.
Yeah, exactly. When, like, the top of your breast is coming out of your neck, like, yeah, those are probably fake. But she decided to get, like, D-cups when she's got a frail body, which, again, like, you know, go for a C if you're that, like, skinny. If you're, you know. And, well, I just find it funny that she got breast implants, not because she was vain, but because she had such a drug problem that her breasts just sagged at the age of, like, what, 25?
Yeah, she's far from 30.
Maybe you should quit the hard drugs before you do that, because they're just going to get all messed up again.
She's not even interesting to make fun of anymore. She just kind of went away.
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought it was amusing that, you know, so I'm not going to quit drugs. I'm just going to...
I'm just going to get implants and go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Should we announce, you said last show people didn't know to click the window?
Oh, yeah, if you're watching through brinkofsanityshow.com, if you click in the live window, you enter our Ustream room, which is a little better for us. You know, you can enter the chat room
and say things that we bring up and respond to, which is fun.
And also, we know you're there. Like, it's cool that you're watching through the website, but don't really know you're watching. And, you know, we're you know, we like to know who's out there and, you know, what's going on.
Engage.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's that. And to join the chat, you do have to make a Ustream account. It's basically just putting in a username and password. It's not like you have to sign up for anything. And then you can talk to us and give us feedback and join in on the words you want us to get people to say, and, you know, all that awesome shit.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about it. I'm not done getting someone from a pizza joint to say RoboCop. I feel like I failed, and I don't like to fail, so I'd like to get somebody who works in a pizza shop to say RoboCop.
We can, you know, we could go for round 2 and see if we could get it right. I'm not against that. Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, yes, please. What do you got? Weekend at Bernie's.
Apparently they made Weekend at Bernie's 3.
What? When?
In real life.
Yes, because there's nothing more celebratory than someone who died.
2 women tried to smuggle the body of a dead relative onto a flight to Germany by putting him in a wheelchair and putting sunglasses on him.
To what end?
Well, they figured out that the man was a corpse. They tried saying he was asleep. Apparently, he didn't look very healthy, and they questioned the status of the guy.
I'm curious what these 2 women were trying to accomplish by... why did they need this dead body to go there?
I know, it's
on
like
vacation.
I know what the fuck Sandra Bullock ate for lunch, but you can't find out why people smuggle a dead body onto a plane. It just says they're continuing with their inquiries. Great, but you know,
yeah. I mean, there really is no other point to the story.
Yet I could probably find out what Miley Cyrus had for dinner tonight.
I don't understand her. I don't get. I'm too old. I don't get it. She's Hannah Montana, but she's Miley Cyrus. But I don't understand it.
I just know she has a lot of gum,
and I know that
not the chewable.
She's the richest fucking person in the world. Yeah,
she could probably retire now with more money than I'll ever see in my entire life.
She came out with a new movie that opened last week. Which
it looks so great.
Terrible film poster, by the way. Just saying.
Well, how do you make a good poster out of a terrible film?
It's done. Believe me, it's done. But that one is, you have to picture her front and center.
Yeah, that's true.
No, thank you.
Do you have to airbrush her gum line like 2 or 3 feet?
She has big gums, huh?
When she smiles, like, you see half her skull.
Well, I wonder what it is about her that resonates. Why is she it? Like, why couldn't any other 14-year-old?
I don't know. Some people
make
just get
$43 million at opening weekend at the box office by making a movie that insults the intelligence of a fucking cat,
along with an album and a TV show. I don't know.
Right?
Some people just get lucky.
What is it? Like, what is it about her? Like, why is she interesting? Why is she? I don't get it. I don't.
Why is that little Bieber brat all over the place too? I don't even know what he does. I just hear the name Bieber everywhere.
I don't even know who that is.
It's the guy equivalent of Miley Cyrus. Like, every little girl has a crush on him, and I don't know what he does, but he's got $4 gajillion and
Might have been the dude who was on the cover of People, because I looked at the cover of People, and there was this 13-year-old idiot on the cover of it that just the look on his face made me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of said that's him. That is him. Said the most popular person in America. To what end?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It goes back into the reality TV show. What did he do? Discover a cure for cancer? No.
No, he made a song called Baby.
Right.
Featuring
Justin Babe. I don't know. Bieber. Okay. I thought you said Bieber. Yeah, that's him.
I don't know. I don't get it. It goes along with the whole reality TV thing. I
Right.
mean,
It's the worst of humanity is celebrated.
People are paying $20,000 to have Snooki show up at their parties. Why you want a disgusting, drunk, spoiled bitch at your party? I don't know.
I mean, what does she offer the world other than her weird fame?
Although, if I had a lot of money and I was allowed to punch her in the face,
Yeah, it might be kind of fun to sexually harass her.
I wouldn't mind punching her in the face.
Yeah.
I think that's happened to her at least twice on the show already.
Yeah, I've never really seen... I've watched that show. I've never really seen a reality or a show where somebody's been hit so much and they've been... Look, what is she, like,
It's
3'0" woman?
Yeah.
Like, why is she clocked every episode?
I
want to hit her.
She's got that look, exactly.
I want to hit her.
You just see her and you want to punch her, and I don't know. Yeah, people just have that face sometimes. You ever on, like, going to work and some guy at the other end of the subway, you're just looking at him like, man, I just want to punch that guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the way that guy's wearing that hat. I just want to punch him. Wearing that shirt like an idiot.
Where does he get off?
Yeah. I don't know. Some people just have a very punchable look about them.
She does. She has she's got a wicked butterface and not a good body. So where does it come in? Like, what is...
At least her personality sucks.
Right. She's the total non-package.
You offer nothing. Nothing!
You offer nothing so extraordinarily that you're on a talk show. You're on a show that's so popular that you're giving $20,000 to show up at a party. If I was having a party, I'd be like, fuck, she came.
Yeah.
Honestly, like,
yeah.
Fuck. Like,
yeah.
She's starved for attention. She's self-conscious. She's uninteresting. She's abrasive. She's not pleasant to look at or be with. Like, she's the kind of person where you honestly do not want her around you. And I think that's universal. I don't think that it's just me.
Mm-mm. If she's coming to your party, you know at some point during the night there's going to be 2 out of 3 of these things. Tears, vomit, and violence. You just know that.
The best you can hope for is just a sort of unsettling, unpleasant experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no one laughs. We were actually... Randy and I were talking about this recently. Like, you watch The Real Housewives of New York City. I'm fucking embarrassed that I did. Shut up. Don't judge me. Yeah. They don't laugh. They don't laugh. They don't laugh at anything. They don't enjoy anything. They're like a bunch of high schoolers. They're below high schoolers.
Well, their entire life is buy me shit or I whine. There's no...
Their whole life is, we have to go to this party and be seen. You know what? The last time I had that mentality, and not even really, was when I was 15 and I tried it out and it was too immature, and I grew out of it in about a weekend.
But you know what?
These women are in their 40s.
I know people who have said, like, oh, I met the Real Housewife of New Jersey. It's like they're a celebrity. Like, these people are, I don't know.
Well, from a kitsch factor, I get it. Like, it's hilarious to run into one of them. I actually saw one of them.
No, these people are like, oh my god, it's a celebrity. Not like, oh, it's funny that I, like, peed on her shoe because it cost $700. That's a different story.
Oh, it's funny because I jerked off into her purse while she was getting a snack.
Yeah, her
I didn't do that, really.
Her $5,000 Prada purse has a jizz stain on it, yeah.
Okay, that's my new goal, to try to jerk off into the purse of one of the Real Housewives of any city. Fine, Jersey, New York.
That would be a life-defining story, I think.
Honestly,
that would be great.
You know what? I would tell no one, really.
There would be a whole episode about it on MTV, though.
There would. I would probably become some weird celebrity to the vein that they are.
Yeah.
And I would get, like, it's kind of like The Simpsons, where Bart becomes a one-hit wonder on the Krusty Show with the I Didn't Do It episode. Mm-hmm. You know, you get your 15 minutes, it's played out, it goes on every t-shirt. I'll get a poster, some weird illustration of me pretending to jerk off into the purse of someone, and that'll be my thing. And
you'd be rich, actually.
I'd be fucking loaded, but then I would always be known as that guy. Like, anything else I've ever accomplished, anything I've ever done, any thing I ever think is trumped by the fact that I shot a load into one of the Real Housewives of New York City's purse.
Like the guy who fucked
That's
the
me.
pie in American Pie?
That's his gig. Although I think he was able to move beyond it a little bit.
Yeah, name one other movie he's been in. Other than American Pie 2 and American Pie 3.
Band Camp. American Pie Band Camp. He was in that.
All right, so he has expanded his horizons a little bit.
He was in a Woody Allen movie, which sucked.
Okay, well,
He's
post-1980 Woody Allen is...
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, so, yeah, but you know what? If you had $100 million, then I guess you don't really need to expand your horizons at all.
No.
What else? Oh, 631-676-1181. Is that the number? I think it is. For us, to call us.
Yeah, if anyone... Yeah, 631-676...
1181.
Anything to add? You want to call and say a swear? Something offensive? That's usually mildly brilliant.
We had a guy threaten to murder us with a chainsaw once. That was fun.
Is that a monkey?
Yeah, they have... I don't know. PETA is always angry at something, and their newest thing is monkey boxing, which I think is one of the greatest
They're for or
things.
against?
Surprisingly, they're against monkey boxing.
Okay.
They're trained when they get hit a couple times to act like they get knocked out, which is even more hilarious. They have the ring girls that they dress in bikinis and they give the boxers a kiss.
I'm mildly turned on.
I think it's amazing, and
can you post this link on the chat room so people can see it?
Yeah.
There is actually a monkey with a bikini kissing a monkey. I don't want to give it away, but
it's just
wow.
it's just amazing. So PETA apparently is against this, and I think it should be that we should replace the reality shows with monkey boxing.
You would lose no intellect. I mean, honestly, a monkey is at least honest. A monkey is a little bit more real and honest than, say, a Snooki is, who is conscious of the camera and creates a personality based on that. A monkey just does what it does. A monkey will masturbate and throw it at your face, or it will take a dump and throw it at someone else. Like, you know what?
Good times.
That's fine. I think the next reality show, or the real world, should be... I'm sick of all these diverse people. Like, you have the 22-year-old white woman who goes to Cornell, the 21-year-old white guy who goes to UMass, the 22-year-old black guy who goes to University of, Rhode Island. Who's always light skinned and safe. Like, I want like a 63-year-old Vietnam vet with a balls out problem, like somebody like a homeless guy, a 3-year-old. Like, throw all them in the mix.
Yeah, that's the real world.
That's the real world. Like a 7-month, a colicky 7-month-old baby who keeps everyone up all night, a rampant alcoholic, a 74-year-old Vietnam vet they yanked off the subway,
that yells at everything,
that is afraid of dust, like everything. Like, I want some balls out slut bimbo who, beyond,
gotta have a bum.
You gotta have a homeless guy.
Yeah.
Like, everything. I want... You know what? I'm sick of somebody's skin color being a 10th off and calling it the real world. They're all within 9 months age of each other. No. You know what? I want a 76-year-old with a 5-week-old infant. Put them in the same room. See what happens. I want a Vietnam vet with a sorority chick. I want a balls-out drunk with a priest.
Yeah, I definitely... we got to get, like, a Mormon from, Utah.
Yes, please.
And then maybe, like, a gangster.
Oh my god, that's good. Like somebody right out of like Jersey Gangster, like 70 fedora, balls out like a has-been gangster. Phenomenal.
That I would watch.
I would watch that show.
That's
I would watch that
watch.
show.
Yeah.
How do you not watch that show? You put a 63-year-old aging gangster with a 21-year-old sorority girl. You know what? The real world isn't the 21-year-old white sorority girl with a safe black guy who goes to college in New England. Mm-hmm. It's not realistic, you know?
And then top it off with like a 35-year-old accountant. Just
right.
to,
you
the
know
boring
what?
factor in there. Because, people
Put
are
me in the
boring.
mix.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'm in.
That's the real world. People are boring.
Right. Yes. Like a 46-year-old housewife from the middle of America who just obsesses about things like, okay, we need to mop this up and do this, and like afraid of anything.
Oh, yeah, that's good. One of the Amish Jewish people.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have one of them. Because they have so many insane rules that, like, they would just freak out. People would have ham on the same shelf as the matzah bread, and I just showed my ignorance. That probably is a rule. Who knows? I don't know.
It probably is. Yeah, someone wrote a Hasidic Jew, yes, because nothing is cool with them.
Yeah.
Frankly, I mean, I don't know. What are you going to do?
Anti-fun, pretty much. And,
a neo-Nazi? Let's throw him in. What's he thinking? Who is a neo-Nazi? I don't know any neo-Nazis. Where do they live? Put him in the mix.
Just the biggest hick from the South. Southern drawl that you can barely understand. Uber racist. Drinking beer 24 hours a day.
Right. Somebody. Yeah. Like not even like people in New York. We live in New York, and we think someone who's closed-minded is somebody who doesn't accept and have sex with a transvestite midget. Like, that's closed-minded in New York. Like,
yeah.
I want to get somebody from the balls out south somebody who doesn't wear a hat.
Somebody who salutes
is suspicious. Somebody who votes is fruity.
Somebody who salutes the Confederate flag every morning.
Daily, yes. Like, throw them in the mix. Like, you want to call it, you know what? Patent pending, man. This is a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do the real world, but I want to do it...
The real world.
The real world. I want to find a geisha with her feet bound from Asia who is afraid to look someone in the eye. Mm-hmm. I want to put her in the mix with a neo-Nazi. Mm-hmm. I want to see how they interact.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
I don't know why they don't do that.
I don't know. They're all within 3 weeks age of each other. They've all come from a college that they talk about.
I think that's what, like, Big Brother was supposed to be, but they just expanded the age range, like, 5 years in each direction. It was still, a bunch of, pretty much normal-ish type people.
Well, I get it. I mean, people watch the show. People watch Big Brother because you get a bunch of attractive people in a room. People like to watch attractive people. That's why people watch television. But the thing is, people between the age of 18 and 26 who are all attractive are all kind of in the same mindset.
Yeah.
They don't go beyond their mentality. Like, a 79-year-old person with sclerosis has a very different outlook than a 24-year-old mulatto guy or a 23-year-old Asian girl who goes... It's no diversity. Like, you throw the different mixes in, but there's no diversity.
I just find it amazing that that's the mentality. Like, that's all it takes. If there's a decent-looking girl, you'll watch 12 hours of programming of a show. It's really that's all it takes.
Someone put her in the mix with an abusive husband and throw scotch into the mix.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously the liquor cabinet will be fully stocked.
Always.
Sorry, Mr. Hasidic. I know you can't do that, but,
But you know what? Everyone else will, because it's the real world and you're in it.
It's the real world, and if there's liquor in the cabinet, you're going to drink it.
Others will drink it, yes.
Speaking of which, it's almost refill time for my...
All right, should we take a break?
Yeah, let's take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be right back. And I'm also paranoid because I lost one episode, so I like to save it every half hour just so I know we don't lose too much. And we'll be back Show topics, throw it into the chat room. 631-676-1181 is the number when we come back.
And click on the window, too.
While we take a break, why don't you just vote on Podcast Alley?
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah. If you go to top podcasts, we're number 14 right now.
Go with the top 10, things happen.
Big things happen.
Takes 1 second, go do it.
Then we could get a budget. I could buy a second pop filter, not blow out everyone's ears. Make everyone happy. All right, we'll be right back. We're back.
Yes.
Thank you for sticking with us during that very brief break. I realized we weren't playing music in the chat until like the last song. So, yeah. Well, now I got everything working, which is good that we took that break and figured that out, because now everyone will be able to hear when we make our calls.
Oh, good.
When you get your revenge on the pizza place.
So I think we're going to start to make some calls, which we'll discuss in a minute, but this is kind of interesting. New York Magazine has a lot of the best places to live in New York, which is actually kind of interesting, and they have a bunch of statistics. So you haven't seen this.
No, I haven't. Are you going to quiz me?
A little bit, yes. Okay. What would you guess would be the number one place in all of New York, all 5 boroughs considered to live? And the categories are housing costs, transit, shopping and services, safety, restaurants, schools, diversity, creative capital, housing quality, green space, health and environment, and nightlife.
It's all this combined? Or?
All of these combined to create... Everyone votes on that, and they have the top 50 places to live in New York.
Okay.
By the way, where you and I live are one apart.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
East Village and Astoria. I think you might have me beat, or I have you beat. Hold on.
Queens, huh?
I have you beat by 1 spot.
So
East Village is 10, Astoria is 11.
Wow. Okay. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn,
Staten Island. Yeah, all 5 boroughs.
Obviously, Staten Island's not going to be in there, and
well, I mean, housing cost, transit, shopping, safety, restaurant, school, diversity, creative capital, housing quality, green space, health and environment, and nightlife.
Well, nightlife and transit are out right off the bat, I would think.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with, let's see. See, the thing with Manhattan, you have all those things, but the housing cost just sucks.
In a lot of areas, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I looked at the biggest shitholes on the Upper East Side, which is what I'm thinking for all the rest of the categories. I'm going to go...
What do you think number 1 is?
I'm going to go with Prospect Park in Brooklyn.
I will read the description. No neighborhood is the butt of more stroller jokes or the recipient of more anti-gentrification scorn. But any way you slice it, blap, is the very definition of a well-rounded neighborhood. One of the dozen categories we tallied, it falls just slightly below average in 2, affordability and diversity. In all other areas, it's somewhat between grade and superlative. It's blessed with excellent public schools, low crime, it's Park Slope. So you were kind of right.
Okay, that's actually the name I was trying to think of, and I couldn't. Those are like 2 inches apart, right?
Yeah, they border the same neighborhood.
Okay,
right, so the top, top 10
bad.
are these. Let's do the top 11.
Okay.
11 is Astoria.
All right, that's where we are right now.
10 is East Village.
Okay.
9 is Prospect Heights. 8 is Murray Hill. 7 is Carroll Gardens and Gowanus.
That's in Brooklyn. I think like a lot of people aren't going to know these places, so
yeah, that's Brooklyn. 6 is Brooklyn Heights, Brooklyn.
Obviously.
5 is Greenpoint, Brooklyn.
I've been to Greenpoint. It's nice, but there's like, I don't know. I would say nightlife would be the biggest downer of that category. There's really restaurants nice, transportation nothing there. 4
is Cobble Hill and Borum Hill, Brooklyn. 3 is Sunnyside, Queens. 2 is the Lower East Side, which I am 3 blocks from. 1 is Park Slope.
All right.
And actually, this magazine has some interesting, hold on a second. All right. Basically, this is different areas of New York in questions. Most immigrants. So of every place in all of New York, all 5 boroughs, what has the most immigrants?
Woodside, Queens.
Astoria, my friend.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, it's all. You know what? It's all Greek.
It's all Greek.
All Greek. Yeah.
Fewest immigrants.
Fewest immigrants is the East Village.
Greenwich Village.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. Should same-sex marriage be legal? Who says a resounding yes? Who says a largest percentage of no?
Largest percentage of no is Staten Island.
Melrose, I guess that's cool. I don't know where Melrose is.
I have no idea what Melrose. Largest percentage of yes would be the West Village, or I guess Greenwich Village.
Oddly enough, 99% of the people who live in the Gowanus Canal want same-sex marriage.
Is that in Central America? I have no idea where.
The Gowanus Canal is below Park Slope. It's this weird area that there's no one there.
That's in Brooklyn. Brooklyn?
Yeah,
I
Brooklyn.
never heard of that in my entire life. Okay.
Most Obama supporters.
That would be Upper West Side.
Harlem. Least.
Oh, because of black people.
Yeah.
Least would, I guess, be Staten Island.
Murray Hill, bitch.
Okay. I'm not good at this.
What has the highest concentration of dog owners in all of Manhattan?
That would be Chelsea.
Lower East Side.
Close. Chelsea's in the Middle West.
Lowest concentration of dog owners anywhere in New York. Greenpoint.
Greenpoint?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I never would have got that. Okay.
Greenpoint, yeah. Highest concentrations of singles in Manhattan.
West Village.
Soho.
That's south of Houston
South
Street.
of Houston, yep. Lower Manhattan. Who in all of New York is the happiest, and who in all of New York is the most miserable?
Upper West is the happiest. And the most miserable is I would say in Brooklyn, and it is in I don't know, let's just say Brooklyn Heights.
The happiest people in all of New York live in Cobble Hill, Borum Hill. 96% say they're happy.
Where's Cobble Hill?
Like near Park Slope. Second is Tribeca. Third is Upper West Side. Fourth is Harlem, followed by Gramercy. The least happiest people in all of New York are Midtown East,
Okay.
Greenpoint, Astoria, Park Slope, and Soho.
Oh, by the way, other co-host Lauren is from Greenpoint, so
Is she miserable?
we're gonna have to ask her next time she's on the show.
All right, I'll just do a few more of these because this isn't wicked interesting unless... Most rodent complaints in all of New York.
Hell's Kitchen.
Bed-Stuy.
Okay, that's in Brooklyn, south part, I think.
Biggest drunks in all of Manhattan.
West Village.
East Village.
Come on. Well, I lived there for 3 years. Maybe this was taken while I was there.
Most religious institutions.
In Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn, yeah.
Somewhere on the south side of Brooklyn. I don't know.
Someone Chelsea. Okay.
Somebody in the chat room is from New York because they're getting a lot of these more
I didn't
accurate.
even look up.
than I
Yeah,
am.
actually, I wasn't looking. I didn't even see what. Okay, chat room person. Most religious institute.
Borough Park. I don't know where that is, but what is it?
Bed-Stuy.
That's south part of Brooklyn. I kind of cheated and didn't name an exact part, but
Okay. Who stay? Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Highest percentage of whites in all of New York.
all of New York. That
Highest percentage of whites.
Astoria, Queens.
Chat room. Borough Park. Staten Island. Upper West Side
Well,
was a good
Staten
guess.
Island doesn't really count because
Highest percentage
sucks.
of African Americans.
Harlem. No, wait a minute. South Bronx.
Hello, kitty. Bed-Stuy, Flatbush.
Flatbush. That's in Brooklyn as
Highest percentage of Asians.
well. Woodside, Queens.
Asians? Chinatown. No.
Oh, well, yeah.
Flushing.
Flushing. Oh, I was close.
Highest percentage of Hispanic Latinos.
Spanish Harlem. We're giving it a second for the chat room people. Washington Heights.
Washington Heights. Chat room gets it. Washington Heights, Inwood. Yes, wow. Good. Highest percentage of single men. There's 3 of them listed.
It's got to be
I'll give you a hint. It's
West.
all in Manhattan.
West Village. I'm going to go West Village, Hell's Kitchen, and Soho. And in the chat room, we got West Village, Upper East Side, and Chelsea.
Chelsea?
Is Chelsea Hell's Kitchen? Is that the same thing?
No. Chelsea, Midtown West, and Flatiron.
Well, Flatiron, Soho.
Highest percentage of single women.
Things.
Highest percentage single women. Marielle.
I'm going to say...
In all of New York.
I'm going to say Chelsea.
The Bronx.
That's because no guy dares go there for fear of his life.
You know what? No. Okay. In all of Manhattan, who works out the most? Who goes to the gym most? This is getting kind of boring.
West Village.
Tribeca. Chelsea.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this is interesting to people who aren't from New York.
Yeah, all right. You know what? Enough. But
if you're not from New York, sorry about that. But,
Sorry.
whatever. Well, we got really good stuff coming up right now.
Okay.
So,
my bad.
well,
It's an interesting magazine.
Peter wants to get his comeuppance.
Yes,
if you will.
please.
So, what we tried last time he was on, which was a couple months ago, actually.
Yeah, I missed last month.
No good. You're one of my favorite people to do the show with.
Thank you, my friend. Cheers to that.
So, last time he was trying to get somebody from Domino's to say RoboCop. So
Yes, I was.
we have come to the conclusion that people from Domino's are idiots. So now we're just going to try a pizza place.
What is
get
the
them to say
pizza
RoboCop.
place?
Well, this one is called Pizza Place.
Okay, well, there it is.
And
So I need to get them to say RoboCop. We're going to stick with RoboCop?
yeah, you can't say Robo or Cop,
Fine.
which you
Okay.
messed up with on your first call.
I did, and I
And they
still
still
did, I
didn't get
still
it.
didn't get it.
You're like,
Please say RoboCop.
you're like,
Oh,
it's
what? The Little Mermaid?
last time you're like,
Police Academy? No, dude, come on. You're
last time
you're
you're like,
80% there.
It's a cop that's a robot, and they're like, I don't know.
I don't know what that is. It's a movie. It's a Paul Verhoeven film. I don't know. Waste my time with these idiots, but let's go.
He was only in one movie. Come on, folks.
How many movies are about an electronic police officer, sir? Please come to the table. Okay.
All right, we're calling Pizza Place.
Okay. Where is it?
It's in Midtown.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Google. They gave us a non-existing number.
Okay.
So
One
we're-
pizza place is below it. That's Grand Street.
Okay.
Call
Do I have
them.
to do one first, or
I don't know. I think so.
Okay, maybe that was my problem with the other one. All right, so we'll try this. This is on. Oh, okay.
Okay, here we go. Fuck, this is hard. It's hard.
Hello. A fax number. Thank you, Google.
Yeah, I'm gonna fax a pizza order in.
Thank you, Google. Does anybody even use fax? Why are faxes still in existence?
I don't know. It can all happen on a computer. It's ridiculous. Top 10 pizza places in New York City. Should we call all of them and try to see what percentage say Lombardi's? I see what percentage of them say.
All right, this is supposedly the best pizza in Manhattan.
What is it?
John's. So
Okay.
they're gonna have no patience for this. So they hopefully they get it quick. Then I mean,
All right.
you know.
Yep.
Actually, if you want to say something for a second, I want to get my game show sound effects up. So, you know, when they get it right.
Is there a pizza place in your area?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Because I would
of
actually
places
order
around,
a
yeah.
pizza as well. Oddly enough.
Yeah, we can do that.
It might increase my chances.
Yeah, actually, if they feel real sale coming on, we can do that. I think this is... Yeah, there we go. Okay.
What's that?
That's for when they get it right, and when they get it wrong, we got... There we go. There we go. Now we're ready to go.
All right, let's rip it up. Actually, I'm not ready to order pizza yet, so call anything. I'll try to get them to say RoboCop.
All right. Come on, pizza places. This is... Google's really being a bitch, giving us fake information here.
What about Bing? Isn't that the new thing?
Bing?
I don't know.
Oh, Bing.com?
I don't know. Maybe.
All right, let's try this. Well, hopefully this isn't a fax, because why would a pizza place even own a fax machine?
And why would it be front and center? Okay. Hey, how you doing?
Fine, thank you.
I'm having a pizza party, and I'm looking to order a lot of pizzas.
But when? Tonight?
What's that?
When? Today?
Yes, I'm looking to do it today.
Okay. But how many pizzas do you want?
Well, it's sort of dependent upon the situation. I'm looking to have a movie marathon, in which case I would like to order a lot of pizza. So I'm kind of looking for a little outside the box thinking here. I'm gonna order probably about 14 or 15 pizzas, but the pizza has to go with the movie.
Oh,
You with me?
where?
In Lower East Side. I'm on 2nd Street.
Oh, Second Street.
What's that?
Second Street?
2nd Street, correct.
But do you want to pick it up, or you want me to deliver? Because it's very far. It's too far from here.
Probably pick up.
Pick up?
But here's my question.
Yes.
I want to order about 10 to 15 pizzas, but I'm having a pizza party. So the pizza party is what is relevant is I'm showing movies, and I want the pizza to go with the movie. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I want a little bit of help as to what pizza I should order.
Oh, okay. Hold on one second. I'm going to talk to the manager, okay?
Okay, wicked.
Hold on. Give me.
Talk to the manager.
It's a way to get out of now.
Sure.
Hello?
Hey, my friend, how you doing?
Yeah, am I happy?
Yes, I'm having a pizza party this evening, and I would like to order some pizzas, but I would like a little bit of help.
Like what?
Well, I'm sort of having. I'm going to order about 15 to 20 pizzas, but I would like to coordinate them with films that I'm showing, so I'd like a little bit of help in choosing the pizzas.
How long?
What's that?
You want to know how long it's going to be?
Yes, I'd like to know how long it's going to be, and also I'm showing a movie, and I would like to have all the pizzas arrive as the movie's being shown.
What time is that?
Within 45 minutes. But I'm trying to pick the pizza that will complement the film. The film it's a movie. I'm guessing probably 6 or 7 pepperonis and some cheese. The movie, I can't remember the name of it. It's like an electronic policeman from the 80s. Do you remember the name of that movie?
No, but so what's the point?
Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to pick them. I'm just trying to pick a bunch of pizzas that are gonna go with this film. It was like a popular movie in the 80s. It was a guy. It was a police officer that was a machine. Do you remember the name of that movie?
No, really. I don't remember.
Because I'm ready to order all these pizzas, but I just want to make sure it goes with this film. Do you know what I mean?
Goes what? I can hear you too good.
What?
Goes. Hello?
All right.
Why does it not work?
I don't know. Unbelievable. Sorry about that loud buzz, but their phone, I don't know what century that phone was from, but we had to really turn up all the equipment for that one. So, pizza employees don't know.
They're not willing to play.
No, they don't know the movie at all. Do you want to try another one?
Yes, I do. I want to get this. I'm a little pissed.
This is unbelievable. All right, so that place didn't know. Let's try this place. I am amazed that these people have no clue.
What is this place? Where is it?
There. So that's lower.
Okay.
I think you got to get to the question quicker because they get frustrated and they.
Yeah, but I don't know how to lead up to that question. It's not an immediate, obvious question.
Yeah.
I mean, all right, let me try. I'll try to go quick. I want to try to let them know that I'm ordering a lot of pizza, so stick with me.
Right. Maybe if they just got it right the first time.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Fuck, I'm nervous. Okay.
Pizza.
Hey, I'd like to order some pizza.
For delivery?
For pickup.
Pick up? What's your name?
My name is Paul Simon.
Paul?
Yes.
What would you like to order?
Well, I have a question. I'm ordering about 10 or 15 pizzas. I'm having a pizza party. I want to pick the pizza that goes with the film that I'm showing. So,
Sorry?
I'm having a pizza party. It's a movie pizza party, and I would like to pick the pizza that goes with the film. So, probably about 10 or 15 pizzas. And I if you could help me out a little bit, just take a second. It's a movie. It's a movie about an electronic police officer from the 80s. Do you remember the name of the movie?
No.
Shoots. It's an electronic police officer goes rogue in the 80s, and I'm trying to pick pizza that goes with it.
No
Help me
idea.
out. What is? Can you think of any movie in the 80s that had a police officer that was electronic, not human? No?
How about the movie Curry and Piss?
What?
Curry and Piss.
How about another movie that has an electronic police officer? Shoots people. The pizza will go great with it, and I'll order so many. I just need to have you tell me what it is because I forget. It's an 80s movie. It's violent. It was popular. It was about an electronic police officer. It was a machine. A machine police officer.
No idea, man.
Any help? Nothing.
Hello?
Huh? Hey.
I just hung up on him.
What?
These people.
What? Call Lombardies.
Oh my goodness.
Call Lombardies. You know what?
All right.
Seriously?
These people are just ridiculous. It's
I
not like
can't
we're-
be any more obvious.
It's not like we're picking, some obscure French film or something.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't think we'd be stuck on this one thing. All right. Where's the calling thing? I have like 400 windows open right now, and it's getting a little confusing. All right, now I got the call thing up, and now I lost the interest.
Oh, Two Boots. Oh my God. Two Boots. Call Two Boots.
Yeah, that's the place.
That's the place.
They're gonna know
That
it?
is the. Oh my God. I think that might be Randy, but I'm not sure. But it must be. That's brilliant. Yes. That is brilliant. That is gonna that will make it happen, because it's a pizza shop, and it's also a video store.
Yes, I used to live near that. Yeah, if they don't know,
Jackpot.
I mean, yeah. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Well, you know what?
This is a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Well, you know what? If this doesn't hit it, then I don't know what will. Christ on a cross. Maybe I should try to throw a swear in too. just to make it difficult.
Stupid Avenue, Aaron speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, how you doing? I'm looking to order a pizza and pick it up.
Is it for delivery or pickup?
It's for pickup. And I would
Sure.
also...
Can you give me 1 second, please?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
They're busy today.
They're busy dealing with other prank callers who are trying to get them to say other names of films. She said Steel Magnolias 6 times tonight.
It's a busy day for people trying to get me to say American Psycho. This is
How many times do I have to say Sister Act 2 Back in the Habit tonight? Honestly, my larynx is wearing out.
Oh, they're really busy. I don't know how this is going to go.
I think I have this.
Yeah?
I think I would. I'll bet you. You know what? This is in the bag.
I think she is not in the mood for your shit.
I don't know. I think that she is exactly in the mood for my shit, and I think that she's so excited to help me out.
We got to get a win here. Been hearing that buzzer
This is it. This is it. This is a pizza store and video rental shop in the same space. There's your
Yeah,
cat.
if that doesn't say hipster, I don't know what does.
Hey, kitty.
Maybe it's like the other scammer who was listening to us the whole time.
Yeah, when I call a pizza place, I want to be on hold for 45 minutes.
Yeah. Are you preemptively making it? And they're just going to throw on the topping at the last second? Well,
Should we up the ante?
well, how would we do that?
Get her to say RoboCop 2?
Back in the habit? Yeah, I mean, we could do that. If they ever get back on the phone. Which it doesn't seem like they're going to.
Yeah.
Well, that's just great for business.
Well, I'm excited that the road will finally come to an end, and I will be able to finally get somebody who works at a fucking pizza shop to say RoboCop.
Welcome to our pizza place. Would you like to hold for 37 minutes?
There's only 900 pizza joints in Manhattan that will immediately take your order, so...
If we answer your call in 30 minutes or less, the pizza's still full price.
So think about that.
It's weird that you can buy this buzzer sound for $1.85, or you could just push the button whenever you want for free.
I need constant access to that buzzer sound, no matter where I am.
Ooh, this button's $1.95.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello? Hi, thank you for waiting. What's your address?
Thanks so much. Well, actually, I'm going to pick up.
Okay.
So I would like to order a pizza, but I understand you guys have video rental as well. Is that accurate?
We certainly do.
Wicked. I would like to order a pizza, and I'm having a pizza. This is actually perfect. This is perfect. I'll tell you why. I'm having a pizza party where the video goes with the pizza. So I looked all over New York, and this place is the place that I found. And oddly enough, I'm only a couple blocks away. So what I'd like to do is order a few pizzas, and I'll come and pick them up. And I'd also like to order a movie that goes with the pizza. But I forget the name of the movie. It's a movie, came out in the 80s. It's a Paul Verhoeven film. It's about a machine.
Actually, sir, you're going to have to call the movie side for that. Like, they're right next to me, but they have a different number, and I don't know anything about the movies.
Well,
I
let me
can
hold
give you
on.
that number.
Okay, hold on one second. You might know this, and I'll just ask you one, and then if
Okay.
not, you can go me through. But it's a movie in the 80s. It's about a machine police officer.
RoboCop?
Yes. Thank you. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, RoboCop.
Yeah, I know we have it,
Wicked.
so-
All right, you know what? I'm going to call them, and then I'm going to call you back and order the pizza from you, which is a pizza shop.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks so much.
Uh-huh. Bye-bye.
Yeah. I just came in my pants.
Finally.
Thank you.
All right. Victory.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for not being a complete idiot.
Thank you for getting it. All right, I have to pee. I'll be right back.
Yeah, well, I need to refill and save because I don't want to lose our winning phone call.
Yes,
So
please no.
take
That
a
was so good.
take a brief break, and we'll come back. We got a couple more things we want to touch on before we end tonight. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, we're back, folks.
Yes.
And we got a message while we were away. Let's play that for you.
an order before, but I don't know what happened. The line cut off. Can you call me back, please? My name is Alex. Thank you.
Dude, you had one movie to say you didn't come through. I don't know what to tell you.
That, my friend, is what we call a prank phone call. You didn't hear the buzzers and the... Oh, my goodness.
No.
This is why you couldn't get the movie, because you can't even answer a simple question.
You don't even understand when somebody is poking fun at you, sir.
I think almost every person we've pranked has not gotten it. The one of the last scammers we called did not get it either.
So now we have a couple things in the mix we're trying to decide between. We have something where there's a cruise line that wants you to sell their cruise and be a part of their bit. Maybe we should just try to call them and see if they answer. You think?
Yeah, we could try that. While we're doing that, I got something else I got to look for. It was another scammer that responded and asked me to call them, but it was right after we ended the show last time. So
the adult bookstore, the adult website.
No, it was another one.
Wow.
Last episode, like the second we ended the show, we started getting responses from all these people. It was just stupid.
This one, I actually called them at work today. I didn't really understand. The woman goes, "Would you like to sell cruises?" Like
and how?
Perhaps. I mean, I'm a graphic designer. I've never been on a cruise, ma'am, but I'm honored at your confidence in me.
Isn't a cruise a thing? I don't know how you can sell a
cruise franchise. I don't know.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
They might not be there. It's kind of late, but we'll see what happens.
Some poor operators there.
Number you are trying to call is not reachable. PPS 6180.
Okay, whatever PPS means.
You might have dialed it wrong because I called them today. Pathetically enough.
Nah, just doing some grunt work for the show. That's good. I like that. What was the
892? Try 1 in front of it.
I did. Maybe I'll try not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No? Maybe they just turn their phone off at obnoxiously late hours in the day. Who would have thought? All right. Well, you don't want to.
How about the adult whatever? Because that guy called us after the show ended last time.
Yeah, they definitely did.
And in the meantime, maybe we could go to Luz.
Well,
hey, Kitty.
Thing is, I didn't really want to tell people's real names just in case said parties may listen. But that aside, yeah, we can do that.
We can erase that out.
I could, but
probably not listening now. But
that would also take post-production effort, and by the time we're done with the show, I just want to get it out. That's the kind of dedication I have. I want to get it out to you people so bad.
So let's go to this man or woman's Facebook page and open the fuck up on it. Because you know what? Facebook, this is the worst of Facebook. This is the people who shouldn't exist in real life, but they invade your home, your space, your life. That cat is awesome. And everything about you. And I like that you deleted this person as a friend. Mm-hmm. And then because he or she just came after you again, you brought them back into your Facebook life, and they really didn't prove themselves.
I mean, there was a reason. I don't just delete random people. It's
the reason is awesome. Let's go to the homepage.
All right, we're just gonna, I guess, just go over a few random posts, and then you could decide for yourselves if it was justified that this person was deleted. And,
okay.
Judge for yourself. I'll let you...
Are you copying and pasting them? Or
no, I'm just letting you read some out loud.
Okay. Wednesday, 11:04. I can't sleep. Wednesday, 5:47. Home, exhausted and hungry. LOL.
That's pretty funny.
Hold on, stop. Go up a little bit. Tuesday, 4:47. Heading out to T-ball practice. Go Mets. 3 hours earlier. Guess what, people? It's raining again. Woohoo. Hold on. A couple hours earlier. Is it Friday yet? Love the new profile pic. XO. Home. Now what for dinner? LOL. Stuck in traffic. Have to get my kids. WTF. Morning. That can't say boner, right?
Facebookers.
Oh, okay. Good night, Facebookers. Seriously hope I sleep tonight. Exhausted. Seriously think the dog is trying to kill me. LOL. How many Benadryls can I safely take? Hives are back. That's the best one. The hives are back.
Fuck my life. You didn't have that part.
Home. Okay, that's actually a good one. Home. Period. Looks like I'm ER bound. Below that, covered in hives.
Again.
I told you guys I slept. If I told you guys I slept, it would be a lie. Feel like hell. The night before, 1:37 a.m. Wide awake. Exclamation times 5. ... Grr. Day 3 of the migraine. Understaffed and pissed off. Ugh. Home at last. So done. These are all within minutes of each other. This unidentified person. Okay.
Yeah, I think they get the idea.
Yeah,
it goes on.
Wow,
and
it
on
goes
and
like it. You know, we really can't judge. You have to just look at it in all its entirety. I can't really give it justice.
That was
by reading a few off. Like you said earlier, there's 12 posts in one day, and all of them are more insulting than the previous.
By the way, that was within 2 days. That was just 2 days worth of posts.
Yeah, and I didn't even read all of them.
All right. Well, we should be getting an angry call if that person's listening. So 631. I don't even know the fucking number. God damn it. 631-676-1181 is the phone number. I just got word that they are filming L.I. Shore, which is Long Island Shore, spin-off of Jersey Shore, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, if you've been to Long Island, there is a lot of porcupine haircutted, no sleeve wearing, go to the gym too much, fake tan, douchebags.
Strong Island, yeah, I'm sure it's going to have the same effect.
Yeah, so it's going to be kind of depressing that I grew up in Long Island, and these people are going to be our representation to the planet. Yeah. But, you know,
It is what it is.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Hopefully we can do better than Snooki.
Maybe.
That pig. Seriously. What a goddamn pig.
Yeah. There's something infuriating about even seeing her.
Yeah. Like we said before, she's just got that punchable face.
Okay, what do we got here? Earn $1,000 a day. I like how they all have the same stock image. Wealthy people. Oh, that's a nice car.
I'd like a car like that.
702. That's Las Vegas.
Vegas is always open. I mean, I want to make $30,000 a month working from home. Let's see what they have to offer. What is it, 8 a night in Vegas?
Hello, and thank you for calling My
Oh,
One
great.
Day a Day. Make it to millions. Freedom, security, personal satisfaction.
I like all those
Absolutely
things.
nothing compares to being your own boss and being in control of your own future.
That is true.
Not to mention the realization of your wildest financial dreams.
Wildest?
Believe it or not, it's all within your reach. Countless other millionaire entrepreneurs
In
have
my
been where you
wildest
are now,
financial
ready to
dream,
get started, but not sure when, where, or how. Well, the time
I'm
is
giving
now.
a Dirty
The place
Sanchez
is
to
here,
a $100
and the how is easier than ever. Just turn the
Your wildest financial dream is to be
You'll
Screech?
discover some of the many opportunities for internet business ownership that could put you on the fast track to
Where's the operator button?
Can we turn it up?
Program CD today is out 86 now. And please have your credit card and information ready.
Of course.
Whoa.
Of course.
Dial what? 86? We were too busy making jokes.
Thank you for calling. All representatives are with other callers at the moment.
Of course they
Your
are.
call is very important to us.
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of people.
There's no call more important, ma'am.
Thank you for calling.
I'm sure there's tons of people trying to make $30,000 a month from home because it sounds very legit.
What is this even?
Oh yeah, we don't even know what it is.
We don't even know.
It's all the same.
My
shit.
1,000 a day internet home business training program. Oh.
Hello.
Hello?
I thought we were waiting for the next call. Are we leaving a message? Because this is going to be a really long message.
I heard a beep.
I did hear a beep. That's the message. Well, if this is a message, we're very interested in your program. We're business partners.
I see the dollar amount on your screen, and I am incredibly interested in making $23,000 a day.
Even $1,000 a day.
I'd even take 1,000.
You know what? I would settle for 500.
I like champagne.
Mm-hmm.
I like fast cars.
I like reading books on the beach.
Life.
Yeah, reading books on the beach.
I
Very
like
good.
blonde women who like me for my cash.
Who wear a lot of pearls.
And have champagne glasses that are filled to the brim with success. That's just me.
And me. We're business partners.
So, please call us back on our radio talk show at
631-676-1181.
Thanks a million. Okay.
I'm going to assume that was a voicemail.
I think it was a voicemail, yeah.
It said all our operators are busy, but then it beeped into
Let's call back. Actually, let's call a psychic.
Yeah.
Let's call a psychic, man.
Yeah.
You can have 3 minutes free.
I need psychic
And then maybe
readings.
the adult store.
Yeah, we need psychic help.
Psychic hotline. All right.
We need psychiatric help.
The psychic chat line.
It's times like this where I really enjoy doing the podcast.
All right. There's plenty of these.
Where else can you drink rum and get free psychic readings and for other people?
So you know what? I'll talk this when you talk the next one because they might actually have a problem with two people in that. Okay.
Thank you for calling Hollywood Psychics.
Oh, Hollywood.
If you are an existing customer, press 1. First-time callers, press 2.
Oh shit! Where's the 2 button? Where's 2? Where's 2? Skype doesn't have a 2.
Fuck, man. Maybe it'll just kind of go. Maybe they might think we're on a rotary phone.
Skype does not have a 2 option.
That's hilarious. That's actually.
Oh wait, it does.
Oh, there you go. 2. All right.
Wow, they're really patient. Ooh.
They're as desperate as we are.
All right, I'll be quicker next time. Wow, I didn't realize that there was some high pressured. They don't got time to waste. All right, sorry about that, folks.
They hung up on us?
Yeah.
Cunt. All right.
Thank you for calling Hollywood Psychics. If you are an existing customer, press 1. First-time callers, press 2. Please hold while we transfer your call to a customer care representative.
Wicked.
Awesome.
Customer care calls may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance and training purposes.
Our calls may be monitored or recorded for prank call purposes.
Please.
Thank you for calling Hollywood Psychics. This is Frank. May I help you?
Hi. I wanted to call, and I've never done this before. I'm a little nervous, but I feel like it's time for me to try this out, and I know that I get a free reading, and I feel that this could be the start of something.
Okay. What type of credit card would you like to use?
Well, let's talk about the free reading first, and then, based upon what is said, I will give a credit card or not.
Okay, well, we need a valid credit card to set up your account in order for you to receive the 5 free minutes.
Okay. I have a MasterCard.
All right.
The number
What is
is...
your last name?
The last name is Frankfurter. Frankfurter.
First name?
Frank. Furter, but Frank for short.
Did you hang up? Yeah. He didn't like Frankfurter.
What? How did I blow that? Fuck, man.
He's obviously an experienced
right.
prank call recipient.
I blew my load too quick.
Frankfurter. I don't know why, that just really tickled my funny bone.
Alright, let's call another one. Someone's saying hello.
Yeah, they left already. Patience, folks. We're in the middle of something. Say hello and then leave 30 seconds later. You jerk.
Alright.
What's your number? Oh my god, that was amazing.
Maybe we should call them again. I think it might be someone... Actually, you know what? Fuck you. Like, give me a credit card number. Fuck you, man. Give me my free psychic reading.
Yeah, who's...
You know what?
These people
Who's
really
in
give their
control
credit card
here?
first.
Me.
These people really give their credit card first.
Am I really, if I call this number? Okay, I get it. You're in control. But theenchantedland.com. All right.
Well, I want to go to an enchanted land. I'm glad I figured out.
Do you think I should give my real credit card number? No.
No.
Clearly not. I should do every one but minus one digit.
I think maybe you should just get into an argument.
I think you're right. Okay, give him a call. And then you're doing the next one. Or you know what? I'm gonna tone down my name.
Yeah, tone down the name, but then
Yeah.
like really just argue with them about the thing. You know, just
Yep.
5 minutes, and it's
Okay.
I can't
You
even
have a
call.
zero there.
That's their number. What is that?
That's from another country, I think.
Is this going to cost me like $400?
No, man. Like, don't zero in front of a number is something else. Go to a different one. There's a million of them.
Oh, you mean don't go to this site?
Yeah.
Well, what kind of weird free horoscope?
I would say go back to the previous one that we called because we're not going to get the same dude.
You don't think so?
I don't think so at all. I don't think so.
If we get the same guy, we're just going to have to hang up, I guess. Because that
or
guy...
or not.
Or not. Or he can hang up.
I don't know. Ask Zelda.
He was definitely... He was definitely on to you really quickly.
Yeah, fair enough. You know,
but these people are usually really stupid. He must get a lot of prank calls.
Yeah, I mean, look at the website. All right. Yeah.
It's this blonde bimbo looking into a crystal ball. Actually, let me just put the link into the chat room for those of you who are curious as to the kind of numbers we're dealing with here. All right. You want me to try the same one again?
Yeah, why not?
All right. It's got to be the same guy.
I don't think so.
Should I hang up right away if it's the same guy?
Good in
or
the
should,
USA and Canada, so it's obviously...
Thank you for calling Hollywood Psychics. If you are an existing customer, press 1. First-time caller, please hold while we transfer your call to a customer care representative.
Okay.
Customer care calls may be monitored or recorded for quality
It says USA
assurance and training
Canada, so it makes me
purposes.
think that it's really not one person.
For Star at Hollywood Psychics, this is Chris in customer service. How can I help you?
Hey, how you doing, Chris?
Hi.
Long time interest, first time caller. I've never done this before, so I'm excited, but I'm also nervous.
All right, well, I'm just customer service, sir. I'm not a psychic, so you don't have to be nervous.
Oh, okay.
If you wanted to use the service, we need to set up an account. Your first 5 minutes are free as a new customer.
Mm-hmm.
We do ask for some general information. We also ask that you add a credit card to the account because we do verify your information. And then after that, all our advisors are at $1.79 per minute.
Now, could you tell me what I'm going to be getting for the $1.79 per minute?
As in, you'll be speaking to somebody live one-on-one. You'll be able to ask questions about career and finance, love and relationship. Some people like to speak to an advisor who's a medium to contact somebody who may have passed away, or they're just curious and have never used the service.
Well, that's me. I think that you've hit on me and who I am. But what I'd like to do is I know who I am and I know what I am, and I know that this is the kind of thing that I could really get hooked on, and I'm nervous about that. But I just want to have a little bit of, before I give a credit card number, which I'm very willing to do, I just want a little bit of confirmation that this is the real deal. Do you know what I mean?
I understand, sir, and your first 5 minutes are free.
So why do I need to give a credit card
because,
in those
again,
5
we
minutes?
do verify the information. We do information. So people don't continue to set up free accounts for themselves, sir.
Come again?
This is to be able to verify a person's information.
Can I do a PayPal quick reading?
I'm sorry, sir, we don't have any association in doing that with PayPal.
Okay. Do you have anything that you can tell me about this service that will convince me to do so? Because I know who I am and I know that I'm going to do this a lot, but I just want to make sure that I'm doing the right, I'm choosing the right place. Because I put a lot of weight, I put a lot of spiritual, mental, emotional weight in this, and I want to make sure that where I spend my money is the place that understands me.
All I can do is give you that information. If you have the internet available to you, sir, we do have a great website at HollywoodPsychic.com. If you want to see more about our testimonials from people who have used the service, our different advisors that are on our service, their hours, their specialties, that kind of thing.
So you're in Hollywood. Do you do psychic reading for stars?
No, sir. You've reached just a call center. We're not in Hollywood.
Oh. Okay. So Hollywood is just where you where does Hollywood come into play? Like why are you Hollywood psychics?
That I would not, sir. You would have to ask the business office that of why it is called what it is, why it was named such.
Yes.
Again, this is just a call center you're reaching.
Yes.
The business office is open Monday through Friday if you would like to speak to them.
Will they be able to help me or no?
With the name of why it's called Hollywood Psychic,
Yes.
I'm sure they may be able to answer that, but I'm sorry, but we do not have that information.
Well, I'm just interested in celebrities, and if they use your site and it's called Hollywood, like that's if it's good enough for a celebrity, it's good enough for me.
Well, sir, that is I don't know who exactly everybody who uses our service. I mean, it is private and confidential, so.
Oh, okay. You couldn't do a quick reading, right? I mean, am I overstepping my boundaries?
No, sir, I could not. I'm not a psychic. Again, I'm customer service.
So, if you want me to spend my money with your organization, which I'm more than willing to do,
I think you should go out on the internet, check out our service,
right,
maybe think about it, and decide for yourself. And when you're ready, give us a call back. Have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.
Okay, thanks so much.
Denied. Wow.
Yeah, you know what?
I don't know. I guess we were naive in thinking we were going to get the free 5 minutes without the
credit card. But you know, I think what we could probably do is call them and then make the credit card number one off.
No, it gets rejected.
It does.
Yeah, I've tried that on many a porn site.
I see.
Yeah, foiled again. So, I guess we're not going to get any free psychic readings unless any psychics are actually listening. That's kind of a downer.
Well, we try one. Let's try one more.
All right.
I would say let's try one more. Because you know what? A lot of people might want to try to milk the credit card out of you. These people are front and center.
I don't know if you saw this place. It says, Miss Cleo was the start of it, and she captivated audiences and showed people that she meant business.
Sure.
Miss Cleo went out of business. If she was such a psychic, she probably would have saw that coming.
Right.
So, you know.
Madame Cleo?
Also, why aren't all these psychics winning the lotto every week? They're just, you know,
I'd like to talk to one.
I would too.
Do you think if you gave your credit card number, they would exploit it?
No, I mean, they're legally in New York, you're allowed to dispute any charge you have on your card. So, I mean, even if they were to charge your card, you can, you know, you wouldn't have to pay for it. It's just a pain in the ass if they tried to do something like that. I
don't want to give my credit card, but
I know maybe before next show we can buy like a. Can you get like a prepaid like card like
You might be able to,
like a $5 like prepaid. I'd pay $5.
I would too. Let's call that one.
Chat room, anybody? Can you buy like a $5 like credit card thing?
I think you can. That's a 1-800 number right there. Psychic Directory, Psychic Chat Line.
All right. Well, let's try one more, and you know we'll see what they have to offer. These people are definitely experienced in receiving prank calls, though.
Yeah, that they are.
Makes it a little trickier because the scammer people are not actually experienced in taking prank calls, which is why we were able to tell them we were astronauts and we could sign their forms in space.
Thank you for calling Hollywood Psychics.
Really?
It's the same fucking one.
Really? You own Psychics Directory, too?
Wow. It's an empire.
It's a friggin' monopoly.
Wow.
Psychics Directory is also Hollywood Psychics.
Son of a bitch.
Wow. This is like a 1994 website.
At best. And that's in the UK, man. We don't want to call them.
Wouldn't be able
I don't trust the British.
Probably wouldn't be able to understand anyway. I'm going to be eating how many crumpets? I don't know what you're talking about, you insane person. All right. Well, you know what? I don't think I think we're going to have to get a prepaid card for next time. Unless... Is this a joke or is this real? If this is not a joke, this is the most insane thing I've ever seen.
Everybody need help.
Oh my god.
This is not a joke.
It says ever space
Do you
body.
wish to know? Oh, that's like the song that's playing.
Ever body.
3/4.
I think this is real.
I think it is too. E/film.
You made it longer than the real thing.
There's a number, let's call.
SciChick@yahoo.com. Yeah, no, this has to get a phone call. This is amazing. We just got tell them how amazing their YouTube video was, because I mean it's freaking fantastic. It says, I need to put the 1, right?
Probably, yeah.
Please exist. This is the most amazing YouTube video I've ever seen. Oh, yes. Yes, please. This is amazing. Come on. This is probably like somebody's home phone. This isn't an 800 number.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Just saw your video on YouTube, and I am blown away.
Uh-huh. Okay, the lady's not in right now. What you got to do is give us a call back tomorrow in the afternoon.
Is there anything that you can do for me?
What can I do for you? No, I can't do nothing for you. I'm not a psychic.
Really? Quick dating advice. Just a minute.
Excuse me?
Quick dating advice. Can you give me 1 minute? That's a creepy whisper. What? What happened?
Hello?
Are you in a car?
Excuse me?
Who?
Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah.
So, I'm calling this number, and I'm just concerned that Can you give me some quick advice, or no?
No, I cannot.
Where is the psychic?
That was one of the sketchiest things I've ever...
Wow, that was the creepiest whisper I've ever heard. Wow.
That guy was like
that went through my soul. He was like...
Oh, by the way, email is EMIAL.
Yeah, there's no // between E and mail, sir, but who am I to...
Well, also goes before I in email. Email. That was sketch. So that guy was in a car or doing a drug deal or something.
Wow. That was the creepiest whisper I've ever heard.
Yeah. That was awesome, by the way.
Good.
That was amazing.
Free love psychic reading.
Do we want another... Oh, that's the same... That's a different number.
That's 714, man. That's a different number.
That's a different number, but they spelt psychic PSYCHIC. There are just like that many people who don't know how to spell psychic?
In this category, I'm guessing yes.
Okay, well, I mean, if that's the way they want it, then far be it from us to... those people in the chat room, are they enjoying these calls? I'm going to go out on a limb and say yes, because we're going to do another one either way.
Yeah, you know what?
Because we're enjoying these.
It's kind of fun. You should do this one, man. I've done the last 3.
You're listening to Neanderthal Radio, the most ruthless show in the universe. Let's fucking party.
As soon as I started my piss stream, he flicked the light on and just started looking out the window. And I just stood as still as I possibly could, and he never saw me because I just lurk in the shadows like a goddamn ninja.
Let's break this down. When we're doing the show, here's the 3 things that go through our minds. 1, do we have 6? Cha-ching! Yes. 2, can I go buy some beer? Cha-ching! Yes, I can. And 3, will my Dell laptop fire up one more goddamn time? Please do it, because it doesn't have a battery.
And all we're thinking about the whole time is afterwards going to Sheets and getting greasy food.
Have I taken my underwear off so I can get more cozy in my chair? Oh, I didn't tell you guys about that? Sorry, that's fucked up.
I'm sitting here naked.
You better get yourself a sandwich right now.
And a beer.
And
a cig.
And maybe if you're going to jack off, do it now.
Yeah, do it
plenty
now.
Of cigs.
Yeah, we got plenty of cigs to go around for everybody. We got diesels,
and if you're if you're on listening to this on the iPod or computer, stop. Burn it to a disc and put it in a stereo because we're going to rock your fucking face.
And if you can do it, possibly burn it to a record player because that'll sound real sweet.
Yeah, awesome.
Check out the show at neanderthalradio.com. Naked women and free beer. Every Thursday night. Subscribe.
Episode 99 with Peter.
Yes.
So we just uncovered some really weird shit before the break.
Yeah, you know what? It doesn't settle well on my soul what just happened.
Yeah, I didn't really feel good about that. That was, I don't know, there's something unwholesome about what just happened.
I don't imagine that the realm of people we're talking to at 10:30 on a Friday night who were psychics are going to be the most wholesome group, but there was a paranoia, there was something off. So I think the only thing we can do is call another one and see what happens.
That might be the only solution, actually.
There's a free psychic reading here.
I love how they spell psychic, PSYCHIC.
I like that. Yeah, they can't even fucking. Do you want to talk on this one?
If you don't want to, I
think, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I think you should because
all right.
We haven't really gotten anywhere so far. So
all right. I'll give it a whirl.
Everyone's sick of hearing my voice. You haven't been on in a while.
I haven't been on in a while.
Let's tell them we saw their thing on YouTube. Just between you and me. Why would they... Why would they put their number on YouTube, really?
Yeah, that's fucked.
Unless these are all just people putting other people's numbers on YouTube.
You know what? How many... They have...
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 71430929391 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
I just wanted to see if it was an actual psychic voicemail, which it's not. All right, let's get away from the psychic things right now.
You know what? We should call. I've seen it on TV. Let's call ShamWow. I've got some questions.
All right, we could call Sham.
Or the psychic read. I don't know. I'm in the mood. I'm in a talking mood.
I want to talk to
which is
people.
lucky because I'm on a podcast. ShamWow. It's like a ShamWow. Okay.
It's like holy wow, this sham.
Hi,
I'll even buy this bullshit, man.
I
I'll
think
even
it's
buy
all-
it. I'll even buy it.
Well,
I got $10.
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shit. All right. It is getting late. We're probably gonna start striking out on our.
I think the psychics are gonna be the way to go.
These people, man. I don't know what happened, but that was some sketchy shit.
I think that they confused the psychic with some other random shit they had going on in their life.
I don't know.
I don't know.
The first guy kind of knew what we were talking about.
Sort of. And then the woman called back. She's like, "Motherfuck, come on."
She didn't really seem to know what was going on, even though the guy in the background was saying, "Tell them about the 5-minute rule." I heard that over and over again, but I don't think she knew that it was a psychic hotline. I heard traffic in the background. It sounded like they were in a car.
Yeah, the 5-minute rule. Like, he seemed very convinced to tell me that this call is going to be sent to the police. Like, I'm calling a psychic hotline, man. Like,
yeah, what are you gonna do?
You know what, man? You're advertising a psychic reading. I don't need
on YouTube.
I don't
like, yeah.
really need to have the cops involved. You're advertising a psychic reading,
and it's not like we were even remotely.
I thought I was respectful.
It wasn't. At that point, it wasn't even a prank. You were just saying like, "I want a reading." Like, I don't know. Well, fuck them. We should call them every week. That lady was kind of funny. I love that. I'm gonna call the cops, and then you're supposed to be like, "Holy shit! Don't call the cops." 'Cause I don't want to go to jail, man.
I don't want to get arrested.
I don't want to go to jail.
Calling a psychic hotline that you created a website for.
Yeah, it's
that is open 24 hours a day.
Right. It's you didn't put
I'm
the
sorry
hours.
that you confused your scams.
The YouTube ad didn't have hours, so I called during hours, and you got mad. So I should probably go to jail for that. Yeah, call the cops. I would love for them to call the cops because either if they're not running a fake psychic scam, they're doing something else sketchy.
There's clearly something fucked.
Yeah, there was something a little off about that.
Let's Google California psychic hotline because they're more likely to be awake because it's only 7:50 in California, and somebody who runs a psychic service probably isn't wicked concerned about hours.
I would think until 10 at night on a Friday is a pretty decent time.
In California, though, it's only 7.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's
you
what
know
I'm
what?
saying.
Let's hit it.
All right, let's do a quick news story just while I'm searching for shit.
Yes. What do we got?
A lady fell off of a Wii Fit, and apparently she hurt some nerves. All right. Now I don't know how hard you can be working on a Wii Fit to fly off of it and hurt nerves.
She shot herself out the window.
Let's not instantly call this story bullshit and go on.
No, I don't think I would. I mean, I'm not sure it's bullshit immediately. I'm sure she did fall, but I don't know who she expects to be responsible for her fall other than her own.
Well, she said she received nerve damage. Now, this nerve damage turned her into a sex addict.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's probably what would happen if you fell off a 1-inch. Has anybody seen the Wii Fit?
I got it for my dad for Christmas, and he uses it every day.
Isn't it like stepping on a carpet? It's like
It's
barely off the ground.
Yeah, it's like a doormat.
Yeah.
It's really not treacherous.
So she flew off of this piece of plastic that is... All right, I'm not even going to exaggerate here. It's about 1 inch high.
Yes.
That's not even... I'm not making jokes. It's about 1 inch high. She flew off of it and hurt nerves, and now she's a sex addict, and she needs sex at least 10 times a day because she wasn't a whore before. But now she needs it.
But, yes.
We're going to blame this on the Wii. Her vagina was a normal size before the Wii Fit, but now it's gaping.
And now it's a holodeck.
Yes. Now it is the Grand Canyon because she fell off of the 1 inch Wii Fit and got nerve damage only in her vagina.
Now her vagina is the blue hole.
Where did she fall? Did the Wii Fit board land inside her vagina? How do you hurt your vagina nerves?
What is the funniest thing that you could call a vagina to suggest that it's loose? A black hole. Okay.
A cape.
A cape.
A bonnet. Mud flaps?
A cereal box. Anyone?
A bucket of tongues.
A bucket of tongues.
Anyway.
A car wash.
Mm-hmm.
Because you drive through a car wash. All right, anyhow, next.
Anyway,
there it is.
The slightest vibration from anything like a mobile phone to food processors sets her off. Food? Do you have the food processor on your lap? How does a food processor set you off if you're not sitting on it? Don't sit on a food processor.
It began as a twinge down below before surging through my body. Sometimes it built up into a trembling orgasm. Wow, man, good for you. You know what? Congratulations.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is completely bogus.
Yeah.
She's single and looking for the right man. With no cure, I'll just have to try and control my passion. Hopefully I'll find a super stud who can satisfy me. And now there's a million guys.
I have to try to control my passion by breathing deeply. Hopefully one day I'll... Yeah.
You know, there's a million guys out there going, "Oh, I would love to have
I'll
sex
fuck you
Thursday.
all day.
Oh my god, that would
Sweet
be so awesome.
LOL. I seen a movie like this. Blip.
You know what? If a girl wanted to have sex 10 times a day, you would fucking hate it. Trust me. You would hate it.
I don't know how a fall triggers that. LOL.
Try coming 10 times a day and then get back to me. Idiots. Seriously. I mean, one day, you might be able to do it one day. The next day, you're fucking done. You're not even getting out of bed. So, you know...
Somebody writes, I've got the same problem, and they put 9 A's in same. For whatever reason.
They put 9...
I've got the same...
Oh, I've got the same problem? Yeah.
My mom got one of those. No. You know what the problem is? Things like this happen, and it just shows how stupid everyone in the world is. Honestly, like, you go to YouTube, you go to all of these things, all the posts are insulting and terrible.
Well, if it's on the internet, it must be true.
All the posts are like, OMG, LOL, yeah. My vagina, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. I like to have 17 orgasms every 13 minutes.
Every second, I like to have an orgasm.
I just walk around coming. It sucks at work because they're asking me about tax returns, and I just walk around jizzing. It's you know.
I'd like to plug a film.
I
hate Valentine's Day. It's the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
I hate Valentine's Day?
Yes.
I've never heard of that.
It is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life, and anybody who's listening, rent it get a 6-pack of beer, rent it, and it's going to be the best night of your life.
Is it intentionally funny?
No, oh my God, no.
Is it a comedy or supposed to be a comedy?
It is supposed to be a romantic comedy.
Okay.
It is balls out awful.
Recent?
It's the worst
recent movie?
Yeah, it came out 2 years ago. It's the chick who did My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Oh,
and
I skipped
the
that
stars of it. I think I might have seen it. I don't know. It's the worst movie I've ever seen in my life, and also my favorite.
Wasn't My Big Fat Greek Wedding an overrated movie?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think I've seen it, but I don't remember.
I didn't see it, but for people who have taste in movies, they tell me it wasn't very good.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, this is maybe by them, or definitely by them.
It's definitely by them.
Okay, definitely by them.
It's fucking hilariously awful. It's fascinatingly awful.
Interesting. All right. Well, I will not watch that.
I recommend you do.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know,
honestly, it's hilarious.
I'm thinking of actually having a bad movie day where I just have people over and we get trashed. And like you recommended, Troll or
Troll 2 is actually on paper the worst movie ever created. And there's actually a documentary that came out called Best Worst Movie, which is about Troll 2, which is actually supposed to be outstanding.
Interesting.
Like the documentary about the worst movie of all time is reviewed well. Yeah.
There's another trilogy of movies that sound hilariously awful, which I'm quickly trying to pull up. Oh, by the way,
The Final Destination. Yeah, not good.
The newest one was one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Fucking awful. But the car crash at the beginning was kind of decent.
It was kind of decent, and then the rest of the movie was like the worst. Just unbelievably bad. I mean,
yeah.
You know, I would expect at least the death scenes to be decent, because that's basically what...
That's why we're there.
Right, and frankly. It was all computer animated and just awful. It was unreal how ridiculously bad and fake their quote-unquote special effects. They weren't very special.
Yeah, that was not a good movie.
It was beyond ridiculous.
So I'm looking at your queue right now. Midnight Meat Train. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
That movie is fucked.
Yeah?
Yeah, good. RoboCop.
RoboCop is on there. See, I know about it. It's on here somewhere. It's a trilogy of ridiculous movies, and they sound just completely brilliant.
Teen Wolf and Teen Wolf 2, huh? All right.
I've been having such a craving to see Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf 2 is included in the DVD, but
yeah, fair enough.
You know, I don't care about that. Teen Wolf, though, I haven't seen
Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. They're remaking Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah,
You know what? I don't like the new Freddy Krueger. He sounds like a fucking retard.
I love the new Freddy Krueger.
Really?
Have you seen The Watchmen?
I like the guy, but I don't like the voice.
Oh, I haven't heard the voice.
Yeah,
but
it's not good.
Feast. Feast is the movie I was thinking of.
Okay.
While patrons are at a local watering hole, they are attacked by a swarm of flying gargoyle-like beasts and forced to work for the fight for their survival. Basically, I don't know.
Oh, you know what it is? It's the horror movie created from Project Greenlight.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Troll and Troll 2 double feature. Man.
What?
Put that at the top.
Well, they know.
Fuck.
Well, they know they're bad, which is what's funny, because the second one is called Feast 2 Sloppy Seconds, and the third one is called Feast 3 The Happy Finish.
Yeah.
So I mean, they know
get it.
They know they're a piece of shit,
get it.
Which is what I like trauma movies, like Toxic Avenger, and you know, I
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I love movies like that. So, you know, that's, you know, if it's bad, but they know it's bad, then it's
they play with it fine.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's some like vampire like turkey movie I have on my list, which sounds awesome too. But
Thanksgiving.
That's the problem with Netflix. I have 300 movies, so
you don't want to watch any of them.
Well, it's not that I don't want to watch any of them. It's just that even if I watch like 2 a week, like it's going to take me 17 years to get through them. So, you know, I guess I got to pick.
Bubba Hotep was not a good movie.
No.
No. The Rock.
The Rock is in it?
No, the Rock.
Oh, the movie The Rock.
The movie The Rock. Caveman.
Caveman is awesome.
Kind of fun.
Yeah.
Our School Confidential, not good.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies that people recommend to me and I put on here, but I find a lot of my friends I should just not listen to. Because
Grindhouse fucking sucked.
I saw the other one and it was okay. The second part to that.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah. I don't know. I keep jumping over a lot of these movies because I know who's recommended them, and it's like
Mr. Bean, that cunt.
Yeah.
Gremlins, fun.
Yeah, you know, some good stuff on here.
Yeah, there is. Harold and Kumar, I like them.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, and I was very skeptical about it. I don't know if I should watch it. I feel like
actually the 21 series is awesome.
The 7 series?
Yeah, 7 Up. Have you seen any of those?
You told me about that one. That's why I added that one.
Fuck, it's good. Like, just watch them all in a weekend. It's called the 7 Up series. Basically, it follows a bunch of kids. It's really kind of an amazing undertaking. This director, and he's actually a famous director. I can't remember what he did other than this, but he followed kids. Poultrygeist. That's it.
Night of the Chicken Dead.
Yeah, I saw that. You know what? It's not as good as you want it to be, but it's fine. I'll watch it. It's over the top.
It's got to be at least semi-decent.
Fucking believable.
How can you have Poultrygeist Night of the Chicken Dead and not have it at least somewhat funny?
Yeah, it's Trauma, I think.
Okay, Trauma is...
It is, yeah.
Hello?
Hey.
Yes. Hello.
Hi.
Can you turn your radio down, please?
Yes. Will do.
Thank you. A little bit of echo.
You're talking about bad movies.
Yes.
And I am probably the expert in the world of bad movies.
Awesome.
Well, then you're the person we want to be talking to.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't heard a word about the worst movie, and it's pretty much decided that this is the worst movie ever made. Plan 9 from Outer Space.
I've heard of that movie, but I've never seen it.
I've seen it.
Well, it is pretty much considered to be the worst movie of all time, and
rightfully
such,
so. Yeah.
It is fascinating. It's great. I mean, there are parts in the movie where
wait, who's the director?
Woods.
Ed Wood.
Ed Woods.
Fuck, man. Wow.
All-time,
Wood.
you know.
By the way, Ed Wood,
director
great
of all
movie.
time.
Great movie.
Yeah, good movie.
Yeah. There are so many parts in that movie that are just incredible. I mean, Ed Wood's made really bad movie after a bad movie, but this particular movie is. I mean, they walk through a cemetery scene where one of the headstones falls over, and they don't even bother to
retake
back
it,
it up and fix it. They have a part in the movie where one of the detectives says there's been a murder here, and somebody's responsible. I mean, it's just incredible.
Great dialogue in that movie.
The movie is just one bad part after another.
Well, you left out the best part.
What's that?
The best part is that one of the main characters died halfway through the filming, and they kept his character in the movie, but they got to replace him, who's like a foot taller, and so he covered his face with a cape, and he walked out like backwards, like in every scene for the rest of the movie.
Is this Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was getting to that, but thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that my past history has taught you something. Yes, absolutely. It was Bela Lugosi who died, and they replaced him with someone who was about a foot taller, and he came in and out of the scenes covering his face because they didn't know what else to do. Thank you. That makes me feel really good.
So, what are your 3 favorite movies, and what are the 3 worst movies you've ever seen? Would you say?
Okay. All right, 3 favorite good movies and
3 favorite good movies and 3 worst movies ever.
Right, 3 favorite shitty movies.
Okay. The 3 worst movies that I love are, of course, Plan 9 from Outer Space. I think I would have to go with Hercules, with with the dubbed-in voices there, and I would have to go again with
Saving Private Ryan.
The Godfather.
Craps. I can't think of it. Can we go to the first?
Yeah, go to the good one.
Yeah, because the other one will occur to me.
Yeah.
My greatest movies of all time,
Yes.
there is no doubt. 2001, Space Odyssey.
I need to re-see that. I have not seen that movie in years.
Let me tell you, if you have not read the book,
I haven't.
The movie will not make sense. If you read the book, you will look at the movie and go, "Oh my God, this is brilliance beyond belief."
That's the way I feel about The Watchmen. Nobody appreciates The Watchmen.
I didn't like The Watchmen.
And you didn't read the book, right?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Didn't like it.
Yeah, that's it. Sometimes I think these directors go, they assume you read the book.
That's fine with me.
2001 is Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick is a very acquired taste. He's very slow. He's very methodical. He creates an atmosphere, and he's like, "Fuck you! I'm making a story. I'm creating a scene." Like Alien, phenomenal. Actually, that was Ridley Scott. Never mind. But like The Shining, like Stanley Kubrick is a genius, but he's unapologetically him.
Yeah.
Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange. He really is.
It's like if you watch 2001 and you haven't read the book, you don't understand that the whole the whole premise is that there's this incredible intelligence out there that planted something on the moon thousands and thousands of years prior, and suddenly we go to the moon and we find this thing that they planted. So it's like, oh my God, there's an intelligence out there that has planted this thing that when we find it, now they are aware that we found it. And it doesn't come across in the movie.
Yeah, no, it's
really
a cool premise.
I mean, they go there on the moon, they find this shit, and it really isn't apparent that this thing was planted there thousands of years before by some other planet.
I guess it was kind of a misfire. I know that when I read a review of 2001: A Space Odyssey, I was interested in seeing it, and there's the movie review guide. It gives it like 5 stars to 1 star to a turkey, and 2001 got a turkey.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's the same thing with The Watchmen. I mean, I read the book, and I had like a 2.5 hour nerdgasm. Like the entire time, I'm just like, this is amazing.
I was like, fuck you, I'm bored.
Yeah, everyone I brought with me who didn't read it was like, I don't really get it. If you read it, it's so awesome though. Like some movies are just like that. You have to have a little. And you know what? I kind of appreciate that because everything is so mass audience, Hollywood oriented. I kind of appreciate the more specific oriented movies.
Yeah, fair enough. I appreciate them doing it. I just haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
all right. So what other movies, man? What other movies are you?
Oh yeah. We got 2 more from you. Top 3 movies.
Well, I just want to get one more in on 2001.
Yeah.
Most people, and myself included, when you watch it and the end, you see this guy somewhere out there, and he walks into another room and he sees himself, and he walks into another room and he sees himself older. If you haven't read the book, you don't understand that this man has been drawn out into space to another intelligence, and what they've done is create this almost Earth-like environment. He's
like in a zoo.
Yeah, he's in a zoo. And if you listen, you hear like chittering in the background. People are watching him in a zoo. And if you haven't read the book, you just don't understand it.
And Stanley Kubrick is not going to spell it out for you at all.
Right.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
As he shouldn't.
It's great. It's great. It's just an incredible movie, but and most people, Kubrick just went beyond himself.
My one gripe with Kubrick is he left out the last chapter of Clockwork Orange.
Yeah. He's done that a couple of times. He is so far ahead of his movies that he just doesn't understand what the normal person is.
What about 2010? Have you seen that?
Oh yes, and it's okay, but it's not cool.
I haven't seen it.
It's not.
I've seen it, and I thought it was a decent follow-up. It didn't. It didn't insult 2001.
I mean, it's 2010 presently.
I agree. It was good, but it wasn't Kubrick. It wasn't his intelligence, and
it was good enough, though. I mean, it wasn't an insult to the.
Speaking of Kubrick, I actually liked Eyes Wide Shut.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good for you.
I liked it. I was intrigued
Kubrick
by it.
in
The
general
Shining
is just an incredible director. He really is.
Like The Shining is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I read it, and the movie is only slightly worse than the book. And
I didn't like the movie at all.
I thought the movie was phenomenal.
I thought it was the same.
Phenomenal.
I mentioned this before, but I'm gonna have to say it again. I thought it was the same problem as the third new Star Wars movie, where there was no progression of him going from normal to insane. He was a writer, and then the very next scene he's running around with an axe. I would have liked to have seen a couple scenes where he's a little torn, where he snaps at somebody, or he throws something against the wall. There was no progression, just like the third Star Wars movie, where he's a Jedi and then he's killing Jedi babies. In the very next scene, there's a little progression.
All right, so anyhow, my friend, your 2 other movies.
Okay, the 2 best. I would have to go with Some Like It Hot.
I've never seen that movie.
I've watched that recently and thought that, this is from the 1950s. This is going to be
it's Marilyn
corny.
Monroe, right, and Jack Lemmon?
Yeah, it was great. It was absolutely right on the money. I don't know if Jack Lemmon or Tony Curtis were better. Tony Curtis was just like, he had the moves of a woman, and Jack Lemmon had these
I think
lips.
Jack Lemmon's kind of underrated.
I gotta tell you, it was one of the funniest movies. I laughed all the way through, and I said,
it was filmed at the Hotel Coronado in San Diego.
Yeah,
I've been there.
It was just,
wow.
I really had my doubts. I really thought, this is from 1950s. This is going to be dated. No, not. It was really, really funny. The other movie that I would rate up there.
RoboCop.
On my top 3 is one from Jason called Run Lola Run. Oh my God!
Yes.
It was a German movie, and
I work for Sony Pictures Classics, and they released that.
Yeah. Me and my wife watched it, and we watched the first one. The phone rings, and she goes through whatever. And then we watched the second one, and
was there a
the
second
phone rings,
one?
and she goes through
the same movie. Right. Yep.
Yeah,
Sorry. Yep.
but when the third phone rang, we looked at each other and said, "Can we even take this?"
Yeah,
this is
that was
so
a well-made
exciting,
film.
And it was an incredible movie.
It was like sliding doors on Red Bull and Coke.
Well,
Sliding Doors was decent.
I was just going to mention Sliding Doors. Yeah, Sliding Doors was
a lot of people
along
like that
those
film.
lines.
It was you didn't like
incredible.
I liked it. Yeah, I liked it.
It was good. It was like Butterfly Effect.
Yep.
Sort of. I thought Butterfly Effect was a very good movie too, by the way.
Yep. So that's my input, and thank you for listening to me.
Yeah, thanks for calling. Appreciate the call.
Okay. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I like good calls. And
that was a good call.
Yeah,
a
that
lot
was
to
a good
say. It was interesting. Yeah, good.
631-676-1181.
Give a call, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
appreciate that more than threatening to murder us with a chainsaw. Although that was funny, but that call's a little better.
Should we take a break at the pee?
Yeah.
Let's take a 1-minute break, and whoever's in the chat room, give a call.
We're gonna wrap it up. In the next segment, however long that goes, it depends on the listeners. If people still want to hear us, we can go on. I need to finish off my bottle of Captain,
and I probably need another beer.
Exactly. So we'll be back very shortly, and a couple more jokes and stuff. So we're back.
Yes.
This has been a marathon of a show, but you know what? We're just feeling it tonight.
We're going.
This is all for you, all for the listeners. So we got a couple more things we want to go over, and then I guess we'll set you guys free after that. Thanks for sticking around. 631-676-1181.
Yes.
676-1181. That is the call-in number. Also, when the show's end, say you're a little camera shy and you don't want to call in while we're live, call in after we're off the air. It's also our voicemail number. And then we could either listen to it or we could play it on the air of the next show. It's up to you. So the options are open. Also, the Brink of Sanity at gmail.com if you want to send us an email. brinkofsanityshow.com. Join the forums. There's a couple chats going on, a couple segments. We did the pizza thing today. We got a thread going on for other places you want us to call and things you want us to get them to say. Also, our quick question segment, which we might actually still get to.
I would like to do that, actually.
We can do some of that. And I would like you guys to post more quick questions.
I was actually just looking at it a little bit today. I'm not entirely familiar with it. It's you come up with 2 things.
Well, you don't have to. You could just say,
and then you decide between them.
Well, that's the majority of it. You could say, Marvel or DC or, pizza or potato chips. Just whatever. Or you can just do a quick, something with a quick answer, like favorite movie.
Godfather.
Right. So it doesn't have to be something versus something, but that is, that's an option.
Just say it. All right.
Yeah, something we can answer, quick, or maybe we can delve into a conversation, depending on, say, I'm not happy with your answer of Godfather, and I think that's one of the most overrated
Racist or neo-Nazis?
Right. Exactly.
What's your answer? Racist or neo-Nazis?
I'm going to say racist because neo-Nazis tend to be a little more crazy violent.
I'm going to go with racist as well.
You can be like a closet racist and not harm anybody. Neo-Nazis tend to go all out,
Agreed.
They don't fuck around.
Agreed. Oatmeal or honey?
Honey.
Honey.
Love honey.
Yeah, me too. Underrated.
Honey is one of the most underrated things you can eat. which makes bees one of the most underrated animals by default.
Agreed.
Never thought you'd hear that sentence.
Paper or plastic?
I'm going to say paper.
Yes, because environmentally.
Well, I was just thinking it was more convenient for more purposes. But yeah, and then the environment and stuff too. You could write on it. You can't write on plastic, really.
No.
Not unless it's permanent marker, but, who uses that these days?
Phyllis Diller?
Or B. Arthur?
You know what's so fucking weird? I was trying to think of a Golden Girls to compare her to. That is so fucking creepy. I was going to say Betty White, but I was trying to think of the woman. That's fucking weird. Anywhere from the Golden Girls over her. That was a funny fucking show, man. I gotta tell you.
It was. I'm gonna go with B. Arthur or Betty White. That was
It's a well-made show.
It was. It was a good show.
Everything lined up. Everything worked.
The acting in that show was good because
solid.
The oldest lady on the show was the youngest one in the cast, which blows my mind.
Yeah.
Frosties or Shakes?
There's not a looker in the bunch, but there you go.
Well, this lot wasn't too bad.
You know what? Subtract 9 years off the first episode. I'm intrigued.
That leaves me to another question I've had. What if you could have any superpower you want? What if you could zap somebody and make them like however many years younger that you or older?
I would not really want to do that. I would have no interest. If I could,
that's a very safe. My girlfriend might be listening. Question, but
no interest to me. I would say if I could have any superpower I wanted, well, I'm torn because one is to be invisible, so that I could go where I want and see what I want to see.
That wouldn't be my number one superpower, but I think that would be a cool.
Number one is flying.
Well, yeah. I just think that would be a cool superpower.
Fly, bitch.
Not my number one, but if you see like a MILF and you're like 15 years earlier, I really would like to know. I would
that's
really
not a
like
bad
to know.
Superpower.
I think that's an underrated superpower. But yes, obviously, I would like to fly better.
Well, I really like to see her at 7 months. Was that out loud?
Yeah, flying would be good.
Best superpower. Flying.
Transportation would be very good.
Yeah, I want to zap to another part of the world now. I want to be in Paris in 1 second.
Now in comics, this one character is like regarded as the lamest superhero, and everyone kind of goes is down on him. I think in real life it might be one of the coolest superpowers. It's to be able to decipher any language and to be able to read, understand, and interpret any language.
Problem is, as a human, if you were very intelligent and devoted, you could do that.
Every language? There's thousands. There's no way you could do that.
Actually, this reminds me of my friend Jim. We were sitting around one day coming up with the most useless... This is actually hilarious. The most useless superpower. What is the most useless superpower you could possibly have? And the funniest one that we came up with was the ability to read the mind of aquarium fish. Not to control them, but just to read the mind of.
That is a hard one to top.
So
off the top of my head was...
You can just understand what an aquarium fish is thinking. You can't control it, but you understand what an aquarium fish is thinking. It's useless. There's no need for it.
I think you can make an entire superhero team out of useless aquarium superhero powers. Like the ability to adjust the water temperature plus or 5 degrees.
I am able to increase the water temperature plus or minus 5 degrees of any aquarium setting.
Doesn't matter what size. 55 gallon, I'm all over that shit.
How about Hover Girl? She can hover above the ground 2 inches for 5 minutes.
No more, no less.
So useless.
It's almost like it's almost like a segue.
What is your need? You don't need to do that. You can hover above the ground for 5 minutes. It's just a hassle.
Mm-hmm. Electricity man. He can light up to a 40-watt light bulb within a 6-foot radius, up to 10 minutes.
Recharger man. He can recharge batteries for 5 minutes. It's irrelevant. You gotta buy the new battery anyhow.
Yeah.
You know what? Thanks. You saved me from going out if it was not late enough.
I could switch off of American Idol, but I can't switch to 24 because I can't even get to the second click.
Well, you really came through for that 5 minutes.
Haircut guy. I could give a pretty decent haircut for free. Which save you $10. But how often do you need a haircut, and how much does a haircut cost?
Calorie counter, a superhero that can just tell you the calorie of anything you're doing. He just follows you. He's like, "Well, that hot cocoa has about 135 calories." Thanks so much.
His arch nemesis is calorie burner counter. Walking to get that cocoa is 25 calories. Whenever they battle, it's a stalemate.
It balances out for the most part.
Oh, I love this.
What is the most useless superhero power you could possibly have?
Decibel guy. When you listen to music, he can tell you how many decibels loud it is.
Well, that's a good 14. Well, we don't understand that language. Could you break it down into something we could understand that's fathomable? No. It's 14 decibels.
It's kind of like a baby crying. Kinda, but not really. Because it's, not the same.
How about a superhero who could tell you what was happening exactly 14 years earlier from what you're doing? So
I have to think about that one.
I'm having lunch at an Arby's, and somebody could tell you what was happening with someone you don't know 14 years prior. There's no need, sir. Sir, there's no need. I don't need to know. But thank you. But it's someone you don't know. If it was someone you knew, it might be kind of interesting. But you don't know that person.
Right. He has 7 degrees of separation or more.
Right. Somebody that you've met once, he is able to tell you what they have done 14 years prior to what you're doing now, and they interrupt what you're doing, which is kind of important.
How about somebody you've met once, and if you meet them a second time, they can tell you what they've been doing since you met them?
How about we combine 2 of the previous ones? Somebody you've met once, and then you meet them again, and then this superhero tells you how many calories they've consumed since the last time you've met them.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, no, that's Paul. You saw him 15 years ago. You probably don't realize it, but he has, since you've met him last, consumed 83,000 calories.
How about green guy?
Okay, thanks so much.
Green guy. Whatever you do that's green, recycle a piece of paper, recycle a paper cup, print double-sided. He can tell you how many within 100th of a percentage of a tree you've saved.
I would actually like that. That superhero, I want.
It's kind of like a motivational superhero. Like, you saved 2.7 trees this week. Thank you, green guy.
Good to know. Thanks for caring.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is good. The most useless superheroes of all time.
I think this should be a recurring segment. I think we could do this every week. Because I can go on like this for a while.
Yeah. What is the most useless superhero you could possibly have?
brinkofsanityshow.com. Post on the forums.
What is...
If you have a more useless superhero than what we just came up with.
What about a superhero that could tell you how many people have cerebral palsy within a 5-mile radius of where you live? So useless.
How many rare diseases?
You don't need to know that.
And what disease? Yeah. That would be a good one.
Well, I don't. He flies in. He fucking flies in with a cape on and says, I don't mean to interrupt, but exactly 320 people have cerebral palsy within a 5-mile radius of where you presently live.
That trumps my idea because
understood.
My idea is actually semi-useful, which would be STD Man.
Yeah,
it'd be like within a 10-mile radius, 6 girls have chlamydia, 5 guys have herpes.
That would actually be mildly, but
yeah, it's right.
Cerebral palsy is kind of like, but it doesn't affect my day to day.
The caveat is, can you tell me who? And he'd be like, no, I cannot. I could just tell you how many people.
Can you tell me if I've been in contact with him? No.
Can't do that either. I just know how many people.
I'm just vaguely familiar with the numbers.
I just know the amounts. I don't know the specifics.
How about pollen count guy? he can tell you the pollen count on any day. He flies in to your work, interrupts you in a meeting.
That might be the winner.
And lands on the conference table and says, the pollen count is 9%.
Does pollen count mean anything to anybody? Does anybody understand that number?
It doesn't. It doesn't affect even if someone who has an allergy. It doesn't affect you at all.
You can tell me the pollen count's 4, the pollen count's 7 million. I don't know.
I want someone to fly in and interrupt in a meeting at my job.
Yeah. Breaks through the window.
Almost gets me fired.
Slits your CEO's throat just to stop him from talking.
Tackles a girl.
Yeah, punches her in the nose.
It tells me the pollen count.
The pollen count is 757. All right, pollen girl.
Heroically say it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then fly through the wall on the way out.
Right.
Good. I'm glad the pollen count's 757. Thank you.
Pollen count superhero. I like it.
They all have to have their theme songs too. Pollen count superhero. Yes. We need somebody to make a theme song for all these people.
Yeah. Do we have any musicians with a lot of spare time?
Wesley Willis. I wish he wasn't dead because he can make all of the themes. Do you know Wesley Willis?
I don't.
You gotta be kidding me. Wesley Willis is a schizophrenic black guy who made great songs.
Rock and Roll McDonald's. I know who this is.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I love this song.
McDonald's is a place to rock. It is a restaurant where they buy food to eat.
STD Girl is the best superhero. You can see it.
It is a good place to listen to the music. People flock here to get down to the rock music. Rock and Roll McDonald's. Rock and Roll McDonald's.
Pollen count superhero girl.
Yeah, wicked.
Well, if I had a superhero power, it'd be to resurrect Wesley Willis to make.
He died, huh?
Yeah, he did.
Of what? Of awesome?
Yeah, he was too awesome. The chicken cow. Did you notice the intro? Same exact intro as Rock and Roll McDonald's. He used the same exact Casio keyboard intro for every song.
I've actually heard some of his stuff. It's all kind of like he talks. Like I wouldn't call him a singer, but I would call him awesome.
Yeah.
This beast comes out when it is 25 degrees below zero. It can rip your head off. It can fly as high as a bird. It can bite your face.
Then he sings the chorus.
The chicken cow, the chicken cow.
Doesn't he have a song about an actress?
I'm sure he does. I know he has songs from Sucking Camel's Ass is one of his really good songs. Suck a Cheetah's Dick. What's yours?
I've heard that one.
You've heard that? I haven't heard that one.
It's actually... You know what? It sounds exactly like... I'll tell you what, it opens the same.
Ooh, different intro.
Suck a polar bear's funky ass. Suck a racehorse's cup with honey tomato ketchup. Suck a donkey's shitty ass. Suck a male candlestick of hoisin sauce.
Do we have lyrics like this in today's modern songs? Because
no, we don't.
You just can't beat it. You just can't.
We have... You know what's hilarious is the chorus of every one of his songs is identical.
Yeah.
Suck a cheetah's dick. Suck a cheetah's dick. Suck a cheetah's dick. Suck a cheetah's dick.
It's just the name of the song 5 times. That's
it.
every...
Done.
Yeah.
What else do you need?
I Whipped Spider-Man's Ass. I know this one is a classic.
I whipped Spider-Man's ass. I whipped Spider-Man's ass. I whipped Spider-Man's ass. I whipped Spider-Man's ass.
He didn't even write lyrics to that one. That was just the chorus.
How about Kurt Cobain?
Let me guess. Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain. Play it. Oh, there's a video for this one. Huh?
Merry Christmas.
All right, let's rocket to Russia.
Rocket to Russia.
Kurt Cobain was a rock singer for Nirvana. He rocked the United States by flying all over the country and playing that rock and roll. Here's a good singer. Here's my rock star. Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain.
Alanis Morissette, that's the song.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's one of his
it sounds
greatest
exactly hits. Like that. It's hilarious.
I don't know. That's not even an option here. I'm assuming it's kind of like Pink Floyd or Fugazi or. Let's just see what Pink Floyd is.
Yeah.
This band played a soldier film about 80,000
yep, same
people
exact
at the rock show.
I'll talk a little bit about the band, and then I'll say their name over and over.
And then I'll say their name to the same.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe he's not very good, but comedy factors.
Hilarious.
Yeah, comedy factors up there.
Rock and Roll McDonald's is good.
Yeah, I like Sucking Camel's Ass too. I got to admit, Sucking Camel's Ass is a pretty good song.
Suck a cheetah's dick.
Yeah, but he changes Sucking Camel's Ass, so you don't even know what's coming. Because he goes from sucking Camel's ass to licking Cheetah's balls. You don't know that's coming.
I did. Well, if I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah. It's not even a camel, and it's not even an ass. It's balls. Nobody sees that coming. That's a classic.
He is a class. You know what? He's an original.
Yeah.
What did he have? Down syndrome?
Schizophrenia.
Yeah, at best. But God bless him. Good for him.
All right, let's do a couple of rapid fire questions, and then.
All right.
I think we might have to end the show. I don't know how long people want to listen to us, but I'm just feeling it tonight. I don't know. It's
I'm feeling it's kind of almost ready to close, but let's kick it up a bit and do what? What do we got? Rapid fire questions.
Steak fries or regular fries?
Regular fries.
You know what? I'm going regular fries too.
Mozzarella sticks or calamari?
Ooh. It depends on the sauce.
It does, but you know what? You can't think that much.
Okay. I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with calamari.
Mozzarella sticks.
Okay. It's close, though.
Onion rings or French fries?
French fries.
French fries.
Onion rings are good if you have the diced onion rings.
And they need to be well done.
There's so many factors.
Onion rings can go wrong quick.
Yeah. There's so many factors with onion rings. Fries, it's pretty, there's many ways you can make those good. Checkers? Don't know if you've had Checkers. There's not many around here. Checkers makes one of the best fries I've ever had.
Okay.
How would you rate fries in order of fast food chain? Go like 3 maybe.
McDonald's rips it up. I never go to McDonald's, but McDonald's French fries are wicked.
You going with them as number 1?
I don't know. I don't go to a lot of fast food restaurants, and I don't want to be that like Park Slope bitch who just says,
I only eat organic, natural
I only
food.
have organic soy milk from my... Suck my cunt. No, but you know what? I don't go to a lot of chains.
Okay.
I don't.
That's fair.
For whatever reason, you know what? In New York, they just don't fucking exist, man. But McDonald's, now and then, fucking McDonald's, and McDonald's isn't a part of my life. I never fucking walk by one, but chicken McNuggets and French fries from McDonald's, motherfuck yes.
Okay. I hate everything else they have, but those are the 2 items.
Chicken
that
McNuggets with sweet and sour sauce and a large fry. And they can't get the fountain soda right, but you know what? I'm in.
Okay.
The other French, I don't know. I don't know fast food chain. I don't go to fast food chains. The only one I go to is McDonald's, man, and I'm not trying to be a dick. But
I'm going Checkers.
I don't even know what Checkers is.
It's so amazing. Checkers would be my number 1 answer for like everything.
Yeah.
Checkers. Does Outback count as a fast food chain?
I don't know. I don't know.
You know what's my question? I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Outback.
And then fries.
So good. Oh yeah. And then it skips like 13 spots, and then maybe McDonald's, but it's not even on the same plateau as the first 2. Frosties or shakes?
Shakes. I don't know what a Frosty is.
Frosty is Wendy's, pretty much.
Appetizer or dessert?
Ooh. Yeah, that's a really good one.
Appetizer.
That's a really good one.
Appetizer, man. All the fucking way. Give me a mozzarella stick.
I would say most of the time at a restaurant, I would go appetizer.
No.
Most of the time at home, I would go dessert.
Yep.
Even if you can make both awesome, I feel like a homemade brownie trumps pretty much any appetizer you can make. But desserts at restaurants, you can get pretty bland, kind of,
Yeah.
But, it's pretty hard to mess up, like, chicken fingers or, a quesadilla or something like that.
Yeah.
Or spinach artichoke dip.
Favorite appetizer?
Favorite
restaurant appetizer?
Yeah, you're good at this segment.
I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know. Favorite restaurant appetizer?
Bloomin' onion.
Crab cake.
Crab cake?
Bloomin' onion.
Yeah,
you know what? The bloomin' onion is...
I can eat an entire bloomin' onion myself. It's just so good. Bloomin' fucking onion.
I don't love the blooming onion.
Really?
It insists upon itself.
And it insists how awesome it is. It says, hey, I'm fucking tasty as fuck.
It just is this giant onion thing that's been fried. And I like onion rings.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
It says, hey, I'm going to put
more than I have.
2,500 calories down your throat, and you're going to love every bite of it.
I don't even give a fuck about the calories.
And I'm like crying and like trying to stuff it down my throat, and it just has to happen.
The blooming onion, I don't know.
It's like food rape.
It's kind of like how all these chains need to be extreme, like extreme bread water poppers. Like,
but it's subtle because they don't advertise it like that.
Gas. Mozzarella sticks? Yes, please.
Yeah, I feel like
it's
mozzarella sticks...
It's wicked hard to fuck up a mozzarella stick.
Yeah, I think it's... I don't know. Yeah, I think it's kind of easy to fuck up a mozzarella stick. It's... I don't know, I just feel like they could taste very generic very quickly.
What's the worst meal you've had in your life and why?
The worst meal? At like a... That's pretty. Oh, Fridays in Times Square.
Someone else has said that actually.
Really?
Yes.
I ordered a meal.
What did it cost? $150?
Yeah. First of all, everything was jacked up like $5. It was ridiculous. I got a burger.
Why would you go there?
I was on a music conference, and the people didn't really know New York, and we were in Times Square, and we were hungry, and blah, 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 blah.
This is safe for you, good.
Yeah, exactly. So we went there. I guess they were rushed, and the burger, I ordered medium, completely raw. They put it on the grill for like 30 seconds each side. The fries were freezing cold. Basically, they didn't cook my food. I just got like a raw dish out there. And it was a first-time waiter. And I was like, my food's not really cooked. You know, the fries were half frozen in the middle.
Wow.
The burger was still like cold. Like if you stuck your finger in the middle of it, it was still cold. And he had no idea what to do. He'd never experienced that before. Yeah. And we all had similar experience. That was my worst meal, probably.
The worst meal I've ever had was in recent memory was Stanton Social. You know that restaurant?
No, I
fucking
don't.
Lower East Side, man. It's fucking the worst restaurant in all of New York. Place sucks.
Okay.
It's a bunch of 22-year-old chicks who want to be like Sex in the City and have a power brunch with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So you walk into the place and it knows it has that appeal.
Mm-hmm.
So Randy and I went there one morning, and we were the first people there. It opens at 10. We were there at like 5 of.
Mm-hmm.
First people there walked in. They're like, well, we'll get right with you. There's not a fucking human being in the restaurant. But they make us sit down, and all of a sudden where we're sitting is this weird small space, and all of a sudden there's like 90 people there crowding us, bumping into me, and we could have already sat down. So, like, all right, this is already horrific. So they finally, after about 45 minutes, we got there, the place was empty, and it was still empty. After 45 minutes, they sit us. We sit down. And I order the egg and cheese sliders. Which is like $6. It's one. It's this big. It's a slider.
You shouldn't put the S at the end if it's singular.
One. It was greasy. It was terrible. Like, I don't know. It was the most pissed I've ever been at a restaurant.
I could see that. Yeah.
Frankly.
You can't really say sliders if it's slider.
I will pay money to eat well, but you know what? If I pay $1 and it's awful, fuck you. Do better.
I think sliders kind of insinuates 3. At least. 3
and
minimum.
Beyond that, a moral conscience suggests that
it's
there
edible?
would be more than one.
Well, yeah, if you put
it
an
was
S,
this.
yeah.
It was like $9, and it was one
like
that big,
a 50-cent piece.
And an egg McMuffin was 1,000 times better. Stand Social, fuck you, awful. Worst meal I've ever had. French toast or pancakes, someone writes. Pancakes. I guess.
I'm going to go with pancakes. I mean, I love a good French toast, but
I will usually choose pancakes.
You can do a lot with pancakes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of IHOP right now. And
you actually have a diner across the street from you. Empire Diner. Have you been there?
I have not, but I'm just getting into the area, and I heard there's so many awesome places around here.
Yeah,
so I'm
I'm
looking
sure.
forward to it. But yeah, I mean, chocolate chip pancakes. It's hard. It's hard to top.
Honestly, awesome chocolate chip pancakes with sausage patties. That is a great combination.
That's like breakfast
because
cake.
It's sweet and it's salty. It rips it up.
Breakfast cake with meat.
Yeah.
You can't beat that. That's just awesome. Yeah.
A breakfast sandwich with something sweet like maple syrup chocolate.
And if it's a place with like flavored maple syrup, it's just yeah. I got to go with pancakes on that. That's just awesome.
Yeah, because it's just too solid.
Yeah. I don't know.
What do we got?
I don't know. Best drunk story.
My best drunk story? Fuck, I probably don't want to say it.
Pigs in a blanket or cocktail shrimp?
Cocktail shrimp.
I think pigs in a blanket. It's close. I mean, both are like look a lot more awesome than they actually taste.
Have you ever been in a fight?
4th grade.
High school. I was in one fight. Yep.
Fist fight? Or
this dude, for whatever reason, he was a pussy, and I knew it. His mom was the guidance counselor at the high school, and oddly enough, I was meeting with her every day because I was trying to figure out what the fuck I wanted to do. And her son was kind of a pussy, and for whatever reason, my last name is Vodka. So he would walk up to me like, vodka, like he did. I was like,
oh my god, vodka.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you figured that one out.
Very clever, funny, good show. So we did it like 6 or 7 times in a row. And then the 7th time he did it, or whatever the last time he did it, he just yelled it across the cafeteria. And I was like, you know what, man? I don't need this.
You need a punch in the nose.
You're yelling it. You're now making a scene. So his friend came over to me and he goes, "This dude wants to fight you after school today." I was like,
it's on.
Oh, okay. I'm like, all right. So, like, where do I go? Like, how does this work? Like, he wants to fight me after school. Okay, man. So, okay. There it is. So, I don't really want to get into a fist fight. So,
why would you?
I'm like, all right, you know what? He wants to fight me after school. I don't get it. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fucking take the bull by the horns. And I'm going to knock it out. I'm going to knock it out. So, it was like right before last class. So, I'm walking down the hall and he yells my name. And I knew he was a pussy. I knew it. I fucking knew it. So, I walked up to him and I grabbed him by the fucking throat. And I threw him against the locker. And I fucking punched him as hard as I could. And he fell to the ground. And the principal was my fucking luck. The one fight I've ever got into, the principal saw it. And he saw me fucking punch this cunt in the throat.
Nice.
So he goes, "You, come with me right now. And you too." So we went down to the principal's office. And oddly enough, his mom, who was my guidance counselor, was in the same room. And I actually liked her a lot, and I was trying to like figure out like, hey man, what am I gonna do? So she didn't turn on me, which was the weird thing. She didn't turn on me really, but she was like, all right, I know my son's a cunt, but I just remember sitting there, and I'm being like, you know what, I lost my cool, man. That's not me. Whatever. You know what? He pushed it on me, but I should have been better than that. But, you know what?
Fuck him.
Here it is. I'm sitting in the fucking room, and I sat there and I looked at him like, you know what? We're already in enough trouble. Maybe we don't meet after school. Because I've already fucking punched you, and you probably want revenge. So he's like, yeah, man. No, we're cool. And that was it. That was my fight story.
All right. Not bad.
Yeah. I wish that I put a fucking shiv in his heart, but I didn't. What are you going to do?
On that note, what do you say we wrap this up?
Yeah, man. I need to go to bed.
Longest show ever.
Yeah, it was a long show.
Well, you know.
Arguably too long, but who knows?
I think it was pretty good.
I think it was fun. I had a good time. Cheers.
Well, hopefully all the listeners had a good time as well.
Wicked.
Stay tuned. Next week should be the centennial episode of the Brink is 100 fucking episode. Holy shit, man!
Are you planning anything or?
No, I haven't put much thought into it. I've just been so busy.
Who's co-hosting?
I don't even know because next week is Leon's week and he's traveling for work. So I don't know yet.
I can't. I would jump in, man, but actually I could do it. My aunt's coming, but later in the night.
I'm thinking doing Century Club and doing a shot of beer every minute for 100 minutes.
I can't do that. My aunt's coming next week, and she's getting in at 10:30.
Well, you can. You could come in and
co-host.
Yeah, you could supervise while we do Century.
Yeah, I could do a couple shots. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Well, thanks for listening, and we'll be back next week. And, I think it was good shit. Vote on Podcast Alley. Join the forums.
Do that now. If you're on, just fucking do it, man.
It takes like 3 seconds, really. It's not hard at all. And
if you're still here, do it.
Yeah, you have no idea how much it helps. Also, brinkofsanityshow.com. Join the forums. That also helps a shitload.
By the way, Sarah Palin's a cunt. We didn't go into that as much, but...
No, we had a whole thing on her, but... save that for next time, I guess. Yeah. We just got a bunch of shit to do. So, thanks again, and we'll be back next week.
This is the end. Say goodbye.